I didn't start with the customer, because I was looking my own face. I didn't start with the pouring coffee, but there it is. The never-ending pouring cup of coffee, which actually Brandon thought this was the logo. He said, "You got the cup of coffee that pours." I'm like, that usually goes off after a point. If you not watch past that point, I'm hurt. Um, Most people don't watch; they listen, which is, you I'd rather you listen than watch. Uh, don't watch what I do; listen to what I say. Um, yeah, I gotta.
Oh my God, there's coffee pouring. Oh my goodness, I forgot my coffee.
I got mine. I got product placement on my cup too.
Oh Jesus
Lord.
Christ.
Product place. Oh, listen to Rich. Rich
Go
is, oh
corporate.
Jesus
Why?
Christ! But wait till you see what the product placement is.
Oh
Just wait.
no.
Just wait.
Don't. It better not be what I think it is.
What do you think it is?
Oh my God. I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
Well, I don't
I'm
have no
shutting my
big D
eyes. La
Wild
la la la
sticker.
la la la. Can't
I
hear
don't
you.
have.
La 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 la.
I don't have no big D Wild stickers yet. So
Oh, thank God. Okay, good. So it's I don't know. The Joker smile, the fuck madness
no,
logo
no,
thing. What?
it's better than that.
I wonder what. I couldn't possibly guess right now.
I'll bet. I'll bet. Barry will let you see it in a minute.
Yeah.
What's up, Neff? What's up? How
That
you doing, Aaron?
that is
Figures.
the biggest cup of coffee, the most poured cup of coffee I've ever
Bottomless.
freaking seen in my life. It's bottomless. It's like to the pits of hell.
Yeah.
It, it, it damn.
I think this morning has been for me. I woke up and I thought it's weird. I thought it was Friday, and I swore I did the show already. So
And then he looked in his inbox, and there's me going, "Hey, I'm up for the buzz."
and Lola's like, "Hey, you got to get up. You got to show." I'm like, thinking to myself, "Wait a minute, it's Friday. I've done that already." Lola has a like internal alarm clock that goes off, like that
Mhm.
I used to possess, but no longer. I guess
The one
mine
you ignore
batteries
now.
are dead in mine. Like, how do you do that, Lola? I just wake up on like time like that without an alarm clock. Like she'll wake up like 4 minutes before her alarm clock.
I'm just used to it now.
Man.
And answer Mike Jimmy. That was me.
Hey, Varian, look at me in the backstage real quick. Look at my new toy. Ooh,
Oh.
isn't that cute?
We also got Lloyd Jones who will be joining us on the show. You
Hello.
seen Lloyd on Livewire. He and his wife Natasha came on midnight comics.org. We talking to him this morning. And I do got
And we got a special announcement for Lloyd.
Oh
okay.
yeah.
Very. Then
Okay.
I got I think I got like two questions that you guys could talk about and fight over and throw fists,
I
especially
got about a
Pops.
dozen questions. I got a
Especially
dozen.
Pops.
I got a dozen for you, B.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna hit the intro and we're gonna get into it. Folks, this is Indie Vote Breakfast Buzz starting right now. Hello everyone out there. My name. I'm the founder of Indie Vote Media LLC. It's been
Nice.
2018. Excuse me for not being on camera. I am in a lot of pain. I am laid up on the sofa and able to have a feel with the wonders of technology, be able to be here. It's great. Love it.
Mm.
Get to yell at. I'm joined as always by my beautiful indie princess. Oh, ma'am, how are you this morning? I know you're having a rough
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm here. That's all that matters.
one. Rough morning for you. You look rough.
I'm probably going back to bed after this.
There you go. There you go.
And then I'll wake up and catch up on 2 weeks of homework.
Anybody can do what you can. And you know what she says? She's gonna listen. I know everyone feels bad when she got 2 weeks of homework. You understand? That woman can do that homework in like 45 minutes to an hour. I think sometimes she just makes it seem like it's longer because she wants to complain. But no, she does a really good job at school. What is she? Dean's list constantly. Just these overachievers the problem.
And President's List.
See,
And I'm part of the Honor Society.
you know what
And
I
I
was.
graduate this year.
You know what I was on.
Yay.
You know what list I was on.
What?
At school, it was the do not resuscitate list. That's what I was on.
Oh.
Teacher said if I end up getting hurt,
There you
do
go.
not bring that boy back.
Oh my
Don't
god.
let him in list. Lloyd joining us. Midnight Comics. Lloyd, how are you?
Good, and yourself?
Hanging in there, my friend.
Well, I guess you answered that already.
You were with us on Tuesday night, but you're back this morning for more abuse.
Yes.
And we're gonna be happy to. Yeah, there's a he has a moon behind him. And there's no vampires there's no vampires and werewolves in this comics. See there's wolf-like creatures. I've seen them. Scares me. You guys know how I feel about that. Mr.
What?
Rich Perota from the
Parada.
Parada.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Everyone except Pops gets that wrong.
Yeah, mostly Pops is Italian. Lola would have got it right too, but
Lola got it right. That's right.
Yeah.
Lola got it right, and so did Pops.
Italians
Anyway.
got it right. Yeah.
Anyway,
How are you
Yep.
today, sir?
I am now annoyed, but okay,
Yeah.
Is
sufficiently.
that a super chat? Holy shit!
Yeah, we were getting them like crazy last night
Nice.
too.
Thank you guys.
Thank you,
About
thank you,
this.
I appreciate it.
We need a still of you in the coon hat.
Yeah,
Okay.
I gotta get the best I got is one of my son wearing it in here.
No, show us that drawing. Show us that drawing of Varian.
Let's see, it's in here, I believe. Let me see.
Yeah, I love that drawing. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That guy needs to meet Crom, man.
Oh, Prince Petty.
Yeah, is it in here? I think it's in the other one, isn't it? Yeah. I think Lola may have it though. She can upload it. Yeah, the Prince Petty badge. Yeah. It's one of those little nicknames that came up for me, but Lola decided to have it designed by Jay Fawcett.
It's great.
An early Christmas gift, and he's when I look at him, it's like, how can you not love that little guy? He's a little chubby shit star. He's great. I can see a whole Saturday morning cartoon based off of him.
That's what I say. He needs to meet Crom. I think him and Crom would be buds.
Speaking of crime, there's Pops. Pops is with us. Pops, how are you?
Oh, it's all action, brother. It's all action.
You I was looking at the number of pins on your hat. You're gonna run out of hats pretty soon. You're gonna run out of hats.
On both sides now, man.
Yeah.
It's pretty soon it'll be all the way around the back.
Yeah. It's you run out of hat, then you got to put that one out, and you got to send that one around on a museum tour. Make money for you.
Have everybody see, I want everybody who has a pin on here to sign the brim.
You
See what I'm saying? And everybody will be represented on the hat in more than just one way.
That's a pretty cool idea. Yeah. I can't sell the hat on that coonskin hat of mine. I can't sell the space. I thought about it. I should have sold it. Hey, $5 per square inch. Should have, always monetized. Always monetized. I'll just get like a bunch of I'll figure something out.
I uploaded Prince Petty to the avatars.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, we loaded the sign up page, or we put up the sign up page for the Enter the Cromniverse anthology day before yesterday, and it's tracking right along, man. People are signing up, and actually some more people have signed on as well.
Mm-hmm.
Hex Allen wants to be involved. Brian Kriskow's jumping in, so
But the most important person you forgot to mention.
I tried. I asked you. Are you gonna do something?
I did message you.
Oh, I must not have got it. I'm sorry.
I don't know.
Okay.
My Facebook's been messing up.
Yeah, cool, right on. And Lola's gonna write a story for it too. That's
I tried to crawl over to the chair. Now I'm like, okay, I'll crawl over to the computer from the sofa and try to get up here and be seen. But yeah, I let myself be seen for 1 second there. Yeah.
that's all right. You're good. You're good.
I'm gonna crawl back over. I gave you guys that wave.
Joe, my voice is like this because I was doing a different voice last night. And yeah. I did a different voice for a while.
So, Rich, product
Mm.
placement, my friend.
Oh,
Oh, now shake your head. Now shake your head, all disgusted because I do product placement.
Oh, that's cute.
This Lloyd, this is Rich's character, the Incantessi.
Okay.
It's
Nice.
a chibi of her. You
It's
know?
a chibi.
Yeah.
Chibin Cantessi, that's who it
There
is.
you go.
Chibin Cantessi. And I'm actually gonna go live later tonight. I'm gonna draw a concept cover for
Maybe Russ can
chapter
save
4 or
us.
chapter 5. I'm not sure. But we'll
Comic
see.
book black belt in the house, Mr. Rusty.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
Russ can save us. You know what's up.
Mm-hmm.
Russ and I. Oh, there he is. It's Prince
Yeah,
Petty.
that guy.
Lord have
Jesus
mercy.
You can have cute.
Lord have mercy.
That guy would hang out with Crom. See, I could see him and Crom hanging out, just causing all kind of trouble and chaos.
Nah, they'd never cause any trouble. Are you kidding? They're all nice young men.
Yeah, because that Prince Teddy says this slash Levis tires, just 3. That's what we know now. 3 tires and just that. Yeah. Listen.
I'm on a podcast, babes. Sorry, honey.
I want to tell you guys. I had a conversation about Petty the other day, and
Okay.
and you know when sometimes like when your mother looks at you and shakes her head, it's because you've truly achieved a new level of like this is the person I raised. Well, is this the person you become? Well, okay, so she happens to watch a lot of TMZ. She tells me, your mother calls you and she's like, "Hey, I had no idea that Kanye West is dating a new girl," and I'm like, the Kanye situation, blah, Kanye Kim stuff. But she asked me my opinion on it, and I had to give it to her, which is this. Listen,
What?
If I was Ye, here's what I simply would do. She's dating a friend of you guys. You guys got pictures with him, right? That's like Pete Davidson basically snaked your girl. I mean, I know you divorced her and everything, but that's like a friend, right? Here's the thing, Kanye, you got to get one of her sisters. You got to. You got to. She got enough too. You got to. And then you got to go like it's just that simple, man. My mother told me I was petty for thinking that, but I said no, it's not right, man. She went after a friend. You got to do that. Listen, look, if you got kicked off of a Marvel book, you'd go work at DC, right?
Or
No.
It's
it's not as easy as you think.
no, not quite as easy.
No,
Rocky
it's
wants
not.
to say hi, y'all.
Good
Trust
attempt.
me. It is not. Trust me. Hello, dog. Hello, Poochie.
What, dude? Oh, that's all you got?
Yeah.
All right, later.
Oh my God, he's smarter than I am.
Yeah.
Where's that?
That's Rocky. Cocky Rocky. He's always got something.
Cocky Rocky.
Yeah.
All right, man.
He's always got
Oh
something
my
to
God, it's a Wookiee.
say.
You don't have a dog, you got a Wookiee or a less evolved Wookiee. Jesus, man.
He didn't look to be offended by that. So, I mean,
You should be happy. Being a Wookiee is awesome.
yeah, he
I
didn't look
guess.
offended by that at all. So
Good.
Wookiees.
just maybe the Star Wars part. But
I was
not the
I
Wookiee
was
part.
oddly okay with Wookiees until I seen I guess something from was it Book of Boba Fett that
Booby fart. Yeah.
it had the gray Wookiee that looks like he's about to tear everybody from limb, and I'm like, what the hell is that creature? I'm not watching. It looks like a werewolf, even though it can't be. There's no werewolf in the space.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
There are no
Yeah,
werewolves.
that was a very disappointing Wookiee. I'm like, you got to be kidding, dude. Really?
Jim O'Reilly in the chat. Travis, get lots of people.
What's up, man? Hello,
said he
Jim
might do
O'Reilly.
Jim said he might do a print or a pinup or something for the Cromniverse.
Cromniverse.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Good to see Jim. Always love, man. There's a lot of awesome ass people in this community, yo. Just gotta filter through and find the people you gravitate to.
For the most part.
What?
I just said for the most part. Fuck. I don't like everyone.
No, I said you
Jesus.
gotta filter through and find the people you gravitate to.
There's only like a few.
That's because you're so humble.
Yeah, I'm so humble too. That's another thing. Holy fuck.
You're
Oh my
so humble.
God.
People just can't stand to be around you. You know?
People can't stand me, period. I don't blame them. Fuck. Good thing I
That's why-
bathed.
That's why he's
It's
my
a good thing I'm
co-host.
bathed. That makes me barely tolerable.
That's why he's my co-host, yo.
Yeah, I know. I'm the co-host that doesn't bathe on a regular basis. But then again, I'm in the UK and we all smell, so it's all right. You know.
Don't start talking about.
I'm
armpits.
kidding.
You're
I'm
gonna
kidding.
give-
I'm kidding, sweetie.
Don't start talking about armpits. You're gonna give Barry an episode.
No, yeah. Hey,
Oh,
man,
that's right.
I'm
Sorry,
triggered.
man.
I'm triggered. I don't have
Triggered.
When people say the armpit of America, I say that's offensive.
God.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, people who
Lloyd's like, it's crazier than last night.
well, we talked about something last night and on Geekgasm, and people thought I was joking, but it's actually true. The trigger, we had someone write in to Indie Vote, and they said they wanted to know why there's no trigger warnings on indie comics. Now, Indie Prince is like, yeah, too bad for you. I'm not putting a bunch of trigger warnings on. That's the whole point.
What do you mean trigger warnings?
Well, like, hey, this comic contains violence. This comic contains rape.
Did you look at the
What?
campaign before you bought it? Did you look? Because if you looked, you'll probably know what's inside of it.
But they don't want to see it because just to see it is enough.
They want something to bitch about, dude.
Well, here's the thing. Like, I thought it was like no one's gonna put trigger warnings on comics. Listen, yeah, they will, and here's why. Because after a couple of months of not playing that Avengers game, I went ahead and I have the game, and I went, let me go play this some more. And I wanted to play the Black Panther missions. And at the bottom of the screen is a trigger warning, and it says arachnophobia trigger warning. This is on the Avengers video game on PS4, Xbox, and it says,
Hail Sugar.
and I thought it was a joke. Hey, Sugar Chris, it's
Hey, Sugar.
actually a trigger warning because in the Wakanda DLC, there are mechanical spiders.
Oh no, spiders! Oh,
Not the mechanical spiders.
Yeah. So I'm like,
They
dude,
trigger me. Oh no.
I'm
people that are
actually
scared of ice
terrified
cream
of
dogs.
spiders.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
But she doesn't care about mechanical spiders, right?
No.
Like, they have big rockets on their back.
They're
She's not like, oh my
robots.
God, spiders. Now, if it would have been like a
Robots.
realistic one, she might be like, ill. But these are mechanical spiders with rockets and electric, like.
They're not spiders at all. They're robots that look like spiders.
Well, yeah.
Okay,
And even worse than
they're
that.
not arachnids in any way. Why would that be a trigger for somebody with arachnophobia? They're not fucking spiders.
Right. See? Hey, mechanical regular. Yeah. And so do we need to go back and put a trigger warning on Wild Wild West?
Bruh.
I'm triggered. No.
We need to
They
put a
don't
trigger
make
warning
huge
on
big
the
Can't
fans.
do. I'm triggered. Help me. I'm triggered.
But I'm telling you, we're going to get to that point. You're going to have to spoil your whole comic with a bunch of trigger warnings right up the front. Like right after the front cover. Hey, this book contains,
This book contains prom. Ready your ass. That's what my
Jesus Christ.
Mike, Jimmy, I sent you a link if you want to join us.
Lloyd, what kind of warnings? What kind of trigger warnings
Dude,
would
there
Trouble
would
have?
be a million. There would be flat a million of them. Everything.
But I want to know in his book, what would he put? Lloyd, what would you put on your book? Like on Trouble, like, hey, like
This might.
I don't know.
We need to put a trigger
Not for
warning
this
for
one,
the
but for a
stream.
later one, I think I'd have to put the werewolves for you. That's about it.
I want those. All I'm asking is for werewolf warnings, guys. That's all. WW, this little WW, you can tickle the algorithm. Actually, like, thank you, appreciate it. Mike, what kind of trigger warning would you put on Life on Core?
Careful, you may have fun.
Oh, God
I mean,
forbid.
it's not allowed to. So people that nowadays don't like
That's
fun.
definitely
So
a trigger warning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Glenn, we're working on bringing back Randy. We need to bring him back you too. You just get better so you're ready for CromCon, bro.
Yeah.
Mike, Jimmy, I could put that on lore too, though.
Oh Lord, no.
You can have fun with lore.
by all means,
I mean, cockophobia, There's all kind of things. Wrong with
Well, I
lore.
mean, Lance started out having fun with lure, right?
Yeah. Rich, what kind of warning would you put on Incontesting? What kind of trigger warnings?
There nothing really. Nothing
Well,
really.
I mean, there is graphical violence.
There's some graphic violence, but it's not like so much. Well, yeah, that's true.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's some graphic violence, molecular disruption and shit. Yeah, so yeah, there's gonna be some. In chapters 3 and 4, there's gonna be gore galore with some of the points. So yeah, I'm not holding back on this one. That's for damn sure. So
would you be mad, guys, if you were made to were forced to put trigger warnings in your books?
Well, see, here you go. Because if I have to, I'm gonna go just like this, Marion. Pops had something to do with the creation of this book.
Yeah.
There's your trigger warning. Y'all know me. You know who I am. If I okayed it.
He said, "You know it's gonna be something crazy."
Not so much the Crom book, because I want the Crom book to be fun, and I want people to join in and do it again. I'd like to do a Crom anthology like every 6 months or so, and keep highlighting different creators and keep making it fan interactive and make it fun. Big D Wild, on the other hand, we're going to trigger everybody.
Oh yeah, I'm not going to be allowed in certain places.
Yep.
After I
Pops
finish
and
illustrating
Rich
this
wrote
thing,
the trigger warning is going to be just like that. Pops and Rich wrote this shit. Y'all just
and
buckle
that's
up.
it. Yeah, we're fucked.
Rich, you said you're not gonna be allowed in places. You're allowed in places.
I
now?
won't be. I won't. Yeah, I know, right? No, I won't be allowed in certain places. That's for damn sure. I'm just gonna be like, fuck, here I am. That's it. I'm done.
Just warning, not safe for life.
Yeah.
Because
Not safe for
nobody.
anything.
Yeah, like whatever. We don't make books for anyone,
That's right.
but by all
don't.
means, do enjoy them.
Enjoy them. Enjoy the books that I'm not making for anybody.
Lord have mercy.
That'll do it. That's for sure.
The link is in the chat right there. If anybody who hasn't signed up wants to go sign up for the Cromniverse anthology, and if you want to write a short for it, hit me up. I don't care how thick it is. The more the
I
better.
don't care how big it is.
Now I'm gonna get you, Marion. Them armpit pictures are gonna be like, look at Marion's choo choo. It's funny because Eric said something the other day, right? You guys were talking about Marion always sending his friends cool ass pictures in their inbox.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, don't act like you didn't already send that shit to my inbox.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if I sent those already, but yeah, I know that
I
have.
you did.
Yeah, I know that the new one, these new ones, I was like, oh man, I took those to my doctor, and I'm like, well, I'll send those to him. But it's weird because it's like these aren't sexy selfies. These are like, But I hate posting them on Facebook, but I do make Facebook sad sometimes. They're like,
make a note of that. Make a note of that. Miss Rena wants to be on Pitches Be Crazy. Tell her.
Yeah, I know. I'll get with her.
Yeah, I want to be on that. I want to be on that when I do for chapter 3, man. That's going to be some fun shit, and I can easily put
we're going to go on it
towards it.
We're going to go on it for a couple different things. We're going to go on it for Big D. We're going to go on it for the Crom anthology. We're going to show up on that show a little bit in the future. You watch.
Okay, good luck.
Just
luck on that
don't
one.
compete against one another, because they, you will win anyway.
No, he's going to.
It'll be like the Yankees and the Mets in the World Series. It'll be like, oh shit, New York's going to win no matter what. So.
He's going to get Big D Wild. I'm going to get Crom. See.
Oh, then Crom's going to lose terribly.
Wait till Crom gets in your files and you have nothing.
Yeah, right. Yeah, good luck. Good luck. Here's what's going to happen. You will automatically submit. You'll be like, oh, there it is. I'm done. I have to concede. Oh man, I have to fucking.
There we go. I got to make sure I select my cookies. There you go.
Tales from Midnight. Ooh, what's this?
This is Lloyd responsible for this. Lloyd,
yes.
I was at your website, and I know that you got
Hello, Lloyd.
Hello.
Got a lot of stuff going. There's the Unbeloved with
Unbeloved.
you know, it's really funny. Do you have any problems with people pronouncing that like they're like the Unbeloved, the Unbeloved?
I think I've only had 2 people say that. Other than
Right.
that, no, yeah, about 2 people. Other than that, nah.
The name of my comic is The Begotten until I go to Canada because none of my Canadian friends can say it.
Really?
They're like the Begotten. I'm like, what?
What?
Where's that oat coming from? Say it again. Begotten. Like, oh my god, is that what it sounds like here?
Never mind. Change the name.
Like, I'm gonna have to change the name in Canada. You guys, please stop saying it.
All right, so this is number 2, and obviously I missed number 1. So is number 1 available on this website?
Yes. So actually, there was actually
Hold on, I'm not done. 2-part question.
Oh,
Are
my
there
fault.
first prints of number 1 available on your website?
not anymore.
See, it's a 2-part question.
But no, chapter 0 and there's a chapter 0, there's a chapter 1, and then of course we have chapter 2 getting ready to come out. So
That looks really good, Lloyd.
Thank you.
What is it?
Yeah.
Tales from Midnight?
Yes.
All right, Tales from Midnight. Do you have any active Kickstarter campaign?
Yeah, we have one that's in pre-launch right now for the Unbeloved,
All right.
chapter 2.
All right, I'm gonna sign. I'll sign up for that one.
These here. Yeah. But then yeah, Tales from Midnight includes 4 different stories, 4 of our hero characters all wrapped up in one book.
I have to find it. Well, I have it here. I'm just trying to find the actual. Oh, what's the name of the Kickstarter? I'm sorry.
The Unbeloved.
The Unbeloved. Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Just give me a moment. I'm gonna at the very least, get that warning thing where it's like, oh, it's active. I'm like, oh, okay, cool.
In other words, he's signing up.
Speaking of being active, next Thursday for Breakfast Buzz, instead of Breakfast Buzz, we are doing the launch party for Lloyd.
Yes. Thank
Yay!
you.
Ooh, nice.
I will make sure we share that out to all of the normal places.
Awesome. Thank y'all.
Sorry. Okay.
Might even simulcast that on my channel. What do you think of that? That's okay with
What
me.
is it? I can't.
I want a launch party. What about
Oh,
me?
launch party cow.
Launch something.
This week we are doing 2 launch parties. Tomorrow we're doing a launch party, and Saturday before Pitches Be Crazy we're doing a launch party also.
I got both ends of a launch party this month. I'm doing one on my channel, and I was asked to go help someone launch one on somebody else's channel.
I can't wait.
Parties everywhere.
I gotta go get my little leather skirt out the cleaners. I gotta dress up for the party. I can't be. Oh,
You just need a toga, V. You just need a toga, bro. Just wrap a sheet around your head, put a little, rose crown, just walk.
Bam. Call it a day.
Yeah.
Walk over to your throne.
And I keep trying to figure out a way to buy a throne.
Got them booth girls over there with the palm fronds. You'll be fine.
Mm.
Just
I'd have to,
cut out a couple of swords, and stick them on your desk here. You're done.
Do not ever give me the budget to set up a con table. I'm telling a real budget to set up a con table. I'm telling you what, it's going to be a fucking mess.
There's about to be some trouble.
Travis, no, I'm still down, but I did crawl to the table. I crawled from the sofa to my computer desk.
For a
I
minute.
I was gonna try to come on camera, then I'm like, nah, it's not gonna happen because I'm like, I just don't want to. I don't want blood to gush forward on camera. That would be gross. You guys aren't watching a UFC fight where you expect that.
Trigger warning! You just put up the trigger warning. I'm burying my
Scroll to the
breed.
bottom.
Well, they did. They trigger warning.
Love
They trigger warning one of my pictures before, and they said they triggered. They put a thing. They actually took it down and were like, you can't show sexual like organs on Facebook, and they gave me a copyright strike. And I'm not copyright strike. I'm sorry. They gave me a strike, community strike. I'm, whoa, what sexual organ did I show? And so, they basically thought fit my armpit with this sore
I
on it.
told you.
They
That's
thought it
what I
was a
said.
vagina.
It's your hoo-hoo.
In what country or religion is your armpit a sexual organ?
Right. And so I'm like,
Jesus Christ! I mean, if you take the camera in a certain way, it looks like a vagina. But I
That's
mean,
what they're saying.
Yeah.
They look like a hoo-hoo.
really? Oh my God!
oh man, let me tell you
What
something.
the hell?
You know,
Oh my
first of all,
God! My
can you
sense of
imagine?
Worse is when you, no, Rich, what's worse is when you wake up to that shit in your inbox with no context.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Oh,
just
yeah.
too damn funny. Oh man, I'm not even gonna bother.
Oh
Hey,
Could you
my
imagine?
God.
People that grew up
Help me, Lord, help me.
like I
Lord
feel
and Lord, help me, Jesus.
it would have been really rough. Like, yeah, it's a confusing way to wake up. You to grow up like everyone's armpit looks like vaginas all of a
Go
sudden.
ahead, show him a sexy armpit, B, but do it in his inbox, not out here live.
Yeah, I'll just start sending them.
Armpits are actually a fetish.
Yeah.
Well, if you smell them, yeah. If you sniff them all day, yeah.
No, there's other things.
Yeah.
That's
I
my
know all
fetish.
about it.
Whoa. We are not going down the fetish route this morning. Not while this man. We're not before we talk about Tales from Midnight.
Really, man, this is boring. Fuck this. I'm leaving.
Yeah, we're not talking. I refuse until until we talk about this anyway. By the way, I do have a question for you. Boy, I'm really jealous of that cross hatching back there, that image. And me, I'm known for overdoing with cross hatching. The wife has told me like you go to more lead cross hatching than you do the actual image. Cross hatching is important though.
No, it isn't.
Sorry. Oh, cross hatching is important.
Cross hatching is important when it's done right.
When it's done right. When it's done right.
Yes, thank you. Then this isn't like Liefeld image shit, you know. Just
So
don't
Lloyd,
fucking do
no
that.
offense, but did you use Eclipse Studio paintbrush?
No, I write.
Oh wow.
I have some artists that work for us to get this stuff done. So no, I don't know what he used. If I'm
It is definitely Eclipse Studio paintbrush. I mean, it's like not to bash them because they're tools and it's used correctly here.
Mm-hmm.
But I recognize it instantly.
He's like, I'm familiar with it.
And that's the
yeah.
problem. Like, we start using digital tools. I'm like, I know that tool. I know exactly what you did there.
You know, it was funny. We had Noah on Monday Madness, you know, the youngster, the other night. And Rich asked him about the tools he used. And the kid's pulling out all the same shit Rich, the 3-decade pro, uses. The kid's pulling out all the same tools that Rich uses. And Rich is just like, at 16, man. At 16.
At 16.
I did want to ask you, Lloyd, like you run this company, it's Midnight Comics, and you run it with your wife.
Yeah.
Now, I've done that. I run Last Call Comics with my wife, and to say that I run it is actually like you know what I mean. I show up to the table. And I look pretty. That's
and she brings
it started out the other way. Like she sets the table up. I used to have input. Apparently, I don't. It started off. I brought her to be the eye candy now, and she'll tell me to go away. Like, okay, you can leave now. Killing myself.
I got this now. Go and get now.
Guess what? I just made the honor roll for the fall season and the president's list.
And then
fantastic.
And then she gets mad when I roll my eyes. Like, this is hard. I'm like, this is hard. Here I am having problems with long division, and she's
extrapolating the trajectory of stars and shit.
Listen, if my son knew the type of danger he was in when he brings me his homework, that boy would probably freak out. Like, hey, Dad, can I ask you a question about ratios? You want to, bro? I'm saying,
Dad, can you help me with that? I gotta do something.
Yeah. I was gonna ask you to help me, actually, son. See, do I carry the 5 here, or do I?
It look right.
Yeah. I like these. These look like trading cards.
Yeah.
They need to be trading cards, Lord.
Yeah.
Make them happen, man. Make them happen.
Mm-hmm.
So funny you say that. We actually managed to get in with a gentleman who was doing indie deck cards by the name of Vince White, and so we do have some of our cards in the matter of fact. Thank you. In the little indie deck that he created,
Blow him up. There you
Ooh,
go.
nice.
Yeah. So 3 of our characters are on this front page. We've got
Okay, cool.
Admani here, Ali, and then Asima. You're probably not gonna like her, Varian. You're probably not gonna like her. Just
Oh,
hint,
Why
nudge,
would you
nudge
like her?
there.
She's gonna get hairy, huh?
Yeah, yes, sir.
I was about to say she turns into a werewolf, obviously.
She's gonna get hairy.
Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
no, not a
Well,
werewolf. You guys
Once
know
a
I've
month.
never. Oh, someone sent me a letter that said, "Varian, I'm going to send you $20 for KFC." I thought that was racist, by the way. And I want you to sit down and watch The Howling and eat the KFC. And I still don't get that email. Sit down, watch The Howling, eat the like. Are you telling me to sit down, watch werewolves and eat chicken? Is that what you're? Like, I don't know if it was a racial thing or hey, I'm just looking to help you out, bro.
Maybe
Wait,
you get the chicken to keep you in front of the TV or something. I don't know.
I know the way to Varian's her. I'll offer some chicken. You know what the fuck?
Always a werewolf, never a werefrog.
Yeah.
Oh, now
Yeah.
see? Don't get us started, Frog. You're gonna end up being a bear now.
Ha,
Um,
it ribbits in the night.
it's always racial. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. I do, like look at like. Man, some of these. I love these character designs you got here.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Different styles for them, but they look pretty cool.
Yes.
You get a really nice like the kinds of styles in there are very diverse. Like you get a really nice lineup of artists right here.
Yes. Thank y'all.
So you click one of these and each one has a profile. So you because the Midnight Comics site is really well thought out. I think that you well, first of all, we know Lloyd that Natasha does all the heavy lifting.
Right.
She's allowing you to shine right now this morning. So
That's all. Yeah, that's all. She's just busy at the moment.
yeah, she's allowing you to shine. That's fine.
It's now look, it's awesome because like Mel B does the same for Bancroft. It's like man, Shelley Lepresti has Aaron's back. When you got a strong woman working with you on this, like
You can accomplish anything.
Legit though. That's for real. That is legit.
Yeah, and every successful man is a very needy woman.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Not every successful man is a woman cleaning the kitchen.
But no, I'm gonna
There
draw.
we go. There we
Y'all
go.
gonna get us.
Yeah, I said
Y'all,
it.
y'all gonna get us
I said it.
banned and
I'm
I
gonna
guess,
get.
banned.
Oh, come.
I don't care.
Rich, you
What?
can have your own. Yeah, I said it hat line, bro.
Yeah, I said it. I will keep saying it. That's all I care about.
I'm upset though. I'm upset, Lloyd. Says this man is 27 and he has like a 19 pack, yo.
A 19 pack? Is that even possible?
A 19 pack.
Oh, look, my
What's
son
a
got about
19
4.
pack? What the-
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Those are
13.
abs. Those are serratus muscles. Those are serratus and the
That's
external
not abs.
obliques.
That's
Jesus.
not
What the hell, man? Where's the odd one?
No, we're adding that
Where's
to
the
the
odd one?
gra-
Is it his dick? I mean,
Obviously.
Yeah, we can't see what's going on further down there. Yeah, you can have
Jesus.
We call it a beer.
19.
We
I have
call
a
it
one pack.
That's not a 1 pack. That's a 40 ounce.
yeah.
It's a Sears front loader. That's what mine is.
Yeah, let's go.
It's
I don't
called
have
a beer-
washboard abs. I have a
keg.
Sears front loader. That's what the fuck I got.
Rich, you got a keg.
I gotta fuck yourself.
So flight, super strength, super speed, super. So pretty much Superman. This is in a way.
Okay.
Would you say that's fair, Lloyd? Would you say this is like the Superman of the Midnight Comics universe?
Oh my god. What's his kryptonite? He has to have a.
You said what's his kryptonite? Well, so with Soul, yeah, I
Talking
guess
to women.
you could say in regards to him being like the strong man, if you would. But where he gets his powers from, like although he can harness energies and stuff from the sun, where he really gets his powers from is the 2 Egyptian deities, Amon Ra. What ended up happening, just to give a brief origin story, his parents were archaeologists, and Amon Ra is in the sky fighting the embodiment of chaos, Isfet, and in an act of desperation, the being puts his essence, if you would, inside of Soul's mom, not knowing that she's pregnant. So its mind went to his mom, but all the physiology and powers and abilities went to Soul. And so he gets those abilities and stuff and really has no knowledge exactly on how to utilize them to their fullest extent. So, yeah.
That
So I
is
guess
a very nice like power limitation. I like that.
Thank you.
That is so well
But
thought out.
if his mom has if his mom has the mind, that means he's got to go to his mom for advice. Oh no.
Oh no, she did.
Oh.
I mean,
you-
what am I gonna do now?
I caught Tasha off guard in the background.
Okay, yeah, I know she
His
did.
his reaction. No, I mean, yeah, she's got two god being minds inside of her. She snaps. Yeah, and the only thing keeping her alive was the energy of Soul inside of her body. Once they cut the umbilical cord, that was a wrap.
Man. Well.
So
You know,
all the knowledge is gone. What does he do now?
yeah.
Wreak havoc.
Yeah, that's what I do. Listen, I turn straight to villain. I realized that, like, eventually the superhero. I keep thinking they should do a movie trilogy out of nowhere, just where the good guy just like turns into a bad villain. By the third movie, you're like, "Yep, I get it." Like, you just snaps. Like, you know what? Fuck humanity. You guys shouldn't
Yeah.
live.
Like
Yeah.
this guy,
Fuck humanity, I'm gonna take it over.
Dick.
It'd be like Titan from what the fuck was it? Megamind.
Don't
It's a
give
new
him ideas.
management. Me.
Do not give him ideas, yo.
Yeah. See?
Just don't do it.
Why? Why not? I like ideas. I have them. Some
Well,
of
I
them.
think you can give Rich ideas. Don't give Crom ideas.
No, don't give Crom ideas.
You see what I'm
Crom will
getting?
just, you know, he's pestilence and shit. He just takes over.
Unbeloved Chapter 0 and Chapter 2 preview. Let me look at me. Let me sneak in here.
I had a difficulty trying to find the Unbeloved.
Did you?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I looked directly on Kickstarter and I even typed in the Unbeloved and I didn't see anything just yet.
Yeah,
Chapter
it's really
2.
hard to find it.
And chapter
Is it
2.
because it's
live.
not live? Like it's still in the pre-launch.
You got a link?
Yeah.
Drop the link in the
When's
private
the
chat. We'll fix that right now.
Yeah, if you get,
Yeah.
I can't access the group chat right now, but if anybody could send it to me through Facebook Messenger, that'd be great.
I got you. Yeah, just drop in the
Thanks,
private
boss.
chat.
I
and I'll make
appreciate
sure
that.
It goes everywhere.
Yeah, I want to back your Unbeloved thingy when it comes out.
Yo.
No,
I
you're
got you.
welcome, man. We all got to support each other at some point or another.
That's for sure. That's for sure.
You know, so
Ooh,
make sure you
oh,
get mine and shit like that too. But I'm kidding. I don't expect you to. I actually don't expect anybody to contribute to my Kickstarter.
Why you say that? What you talking about?
No, but we do anyway. I don't know why.
Well, I don't know. I'm a fucking scrub. My story sucks. The art's terrifying.
Dude,
Oh,
no,
here you
hold
go.
up. You want to hear something funny, Rich?
All right, I'm there.
I got Sophia up my ass to let her have book 2 so she can read it. I haven't read it yet.
You haven't read it yet?
She got to wait till I read
Man.
it, before, you know. And but dude, every day she's like, "Grandpa, would you like it to read book 2?" So you made an impression on her with book 1 because she ain't just talking about
Thank
the
you.
art. She wants to read the book. You see what I'm saying? So
That's-
you made a
thank
solid
you.
impression on an 8-year-old girl with that book, dude. You
Yeah,
know?
no, I
Yeah.
there's a story with that one too. One of the guys who backed the first chapter, he gave it to his 10-year-old son, who plays in the United States. He plays hockey and he has skulls for wallpaper and shit like that, and he has like a metal poster or something like that. So right out, like maybe a week after he received the book, he showed like the A3 print of the cover of chapter 1 on this kid's wall, and he's like, I cannot wait for the second issue. And I'm like, wow,
Yeah.
man, that's nice.
Yeah.
I like that.
So you're not
Okay.
just
That's
making
nice.
an impression on, adults. I mean, the kids that read your book love it, dude.
I'm trying to reach as much. I'm leaving out the profanity as much as I could, and I'm trying to reach a broader audience. I mean, the next thing I'm going to do is going to be a little bit more of a selective audience, but yeah, this one is either going to go another 12 issues after or another 4 chapters after. It depends on what I do after I hit the 4th chapter. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I mean, it's as far as I know, it's a decent story, and it's going to start
Oh wow.
What's that
really
on the
building
wall
for
right
chapters
there?
3 and 4.
What's
Definitely
that on the
building for
wall
chapters
right
3
there,
4.
Rich?
Well, what? Oh, that's
What's
the
that-
original art. Yeah,
What's that on the wall right there?
Oh, I see.
piece of the original art from
Page
chapter 1.
42 of
Page
book
42 of chapter 1. It's one of the better ones.
Yes,
One of the kick-ass ones.
Dude.
Yeah, man.
good stuff. Good stuff.
Thank you. I'm trying. I am definitely trying, and I have a lot of healthy, wonderful competition ahead of me, and all of you guys are fucking amazing.
Mike
So
over there killing it with Life on Core.
my Mike kills it all the damn time. I don't want to hear him.
See, I don't know if
I don't want
I.
to hear his face.
I don't know if
The hell with him.
Hey,
The hell with
Life
Mike
on
Lorsha.
Life on Core. Yeah, Life on Core is one of those books where you read and you start realizing that Mike really doesn't want us to live here on Earth. I just seen. I was looking at your page. I was looking at your page, Lloyd. Your page, and there's a team right there. There they go. See, I won't put. Look, you know what? I won't put Lola on last call because I know how she is. She's already taken over everything. I can't do it. I can't let everybody know she's behind everything. But I do like the fact that you guys are a team. And I was looking at the shop. You got gift cards, other stuff you can buy too, as well as but you can preview the book that you got on your you crowdfunding right now. You can the Unbeloved and chapter 0, 1, and 2. And I was just looking through it. Fantastic art.
It is. It's very good.
Thank you.
I'm gonna.
You're very welcome. It's very good, man. It's good art.
I was gonna try to do a screen share on the preview, but I couldn't do it. It won't let me. So yeah. So you guys can go over there and check it out. Though all you gotta do is it's right there on the page. You click on preview right there in the home bar, and you can go check it out. The art's fantastic on these books. So yeah,
thank you, man. This is exciting.
I know my son. He's loving manga right now. He telling him, look, man, I went through that and I started drawing nothing but manga. In fact, I got a bunch of art the wife uncovered of my manga style and the story I wanted to do. And I told my son, but the problem was you sit in drawing class and you watch his teacher walking through free drawing session. He's walking through the desk and he's talking, lecturing. One guy is drawing and he has a very manga style, very manga influenced style. And the teacher, without breaking his stride, I don't know if you guys ever seen Monster Squad, but there's a scene with the vampires walking toward the little boy and he's breaking necks and fighting golf, and he does not stop his stride. He just keeps walking. Well, that's what this teacher did. Is he reached down on this kid's desk and picked up the paper, the manga drawing, and balled it up as he's walking through the. He didn't break his stride. Wow. It was just, trash. And it was like, whoa. So we all knew, well, I'll just change this and make sure that, anybody who was out drawing manga immediately started erasing.
Dang.
I got to disabuse the drawing that way. I don't know why. I still enjoy it. I still, I think it's still, I got a little bit of still the influence in art too. I don't connect a lot. Not because I'm lazy.
The thing that our teachers never get wrong when it comes to manga style and why they don't like it is because it's so far from the basics. As an artist, you generally want to avoid manga style if you want to learn the basics about anatomy and texture and everything. Fine.
That's true.
But
that's very true.
The only way they know how to say it, for some reason, is get rid of this crap. And the moment you stop, manga style has its place, it's very useful, it's pretty, but here's why it doesn't work in these classes, and why I can't grade it. And suddenly, you've got an argument instead of this is crap. Because the kid is going to move more into manga style because he doesn't want to listen to a teacher who degrades him for it.
Academia, yeah, and not the anime. I'm talking about the,
it's pretty funny anime.
About art schooling. It's a really art school is very weird because even if you're the best, if you're the best in class, it doesn't matter.
Art school is a racket. Art school
It's
is a
safe.
fucking racket. It's the truth.
There we
Art
go.
school is a goddamn racket. They sell dreams
Oh yeah.
to the kids who can afford it, but they sell dreams to the kids who either are not talented at all or just have enough to get by to get into the damn classes. And they take their damn money, and often these schools are rather ridiculously expensive. We're talking 6,000-7,000 American per
Oh, yeah.
semester. And forget about the tools and anything else. And what they teach the basics, like you have to get paint and all that stuff. And I understand that, understanding color theory, but just about everything is digital at this point. And they barely teach that. You learn more on YouTube than you do in any of these classes.
That's ridiculous. Wow.
It is ridiculous, but that's the truth. And a lot of kids, they go in there thinking that because they have this pedigree degree or whatever the fuck it's going to be, they think that they're going to get like jobs immediately. And the shock that they all have when it's like really hard to do, you know, it's you know, it's incredible about like how these art schools are still allowed to these are permitted to exist, because it's like unless they really update it and then tell all the kids, it's like, okay, this is what you're going to have to deal with when you get out of here. You know, I mean, there's no friends in there. You know, I mean,
the only
I'm sorry,
school
go ahead,
that I
Barry.
knew. Oh no, the only school that I knew that did something kind of close to that was buddy of mine. He was in I think it was Full Sail, and he told me he had a class. His classes were structured in such a way like he had a class that was like 2 a.m, and it was because they want them to get used to these hours they'd have to be up watching video games render. You know, like 'cause there's someone that's their job. They sit there at a computer and they watch the code render, and that's their job. So sometimes the art schools need to teach I think need to teach a little bit more real world education. I'm gonna tell you guys a horrible thing. Oh, I remember that, Lola.
Yeah, that was me when
Yeah.
I did that. I broke my leg. Well, my ankle.
Oh yeah.
There's Lola's
Yeah. So,
Hey, you want to see mine from 10 years ago?
that was actually about 10 years ago, yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, Lola. People don't know Lola can draw when she puts her mind to it. There's only a lot of cussing though.
I drew a stick frog.
This is
wrong.
I can't draw to save my life. I suck at
I
it.
drew you a stick frog, frog.
Here you go.
Yeah, get that so you can see.
I'm the worst artist ever.
It's a stick frog.
Suck
Look.
at this.
Says stick frog.
That's sexy as fuck. I dig it.
Yeah.
What
I
we
drew
got there?
stud too. I drew stud the other day too.
Mike Jimmy.
Now, look, I'm trying to show off stick figures, and Mike's got to like one up you with a thing 10, 20 million times better. Look, I drew stud too. Look. Y'all remember stud?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we had an art off.
So considering this,
13?
I didn't get that much better.
Anna, you know what? I seen a guy online. He went from really good to cool. I do got a question here from Indie Volt Radio, and this one is an old one. This is an old question, but it was sitting there, so I'll go ahead and read it.
Wasn't good enough for none of your other shows. You got to give it to us, huh?
Yeah. Like I feed it to you guys. And I get everybody can
comes on for this one.
How do you guys still feel that it is important to do Comic-Con, seeing as though most artists are making more a year online crowdfunding than they would at shows?
Absolutely.
We've answered questions very close to that before.
Absolutely.
I still like cons.
Absolutely.
As a fan,
100%.
As a fan, you better go to cons.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
That's why
The greatest thrill that anybody has, the greatest thrill that anybody who reads a comic book is to meet one of their favorite artists in person and converse with them.
That's what I mean. As a fan,
That should be more prevalent now than it was before this pandemic.
Right.
Okay,
Absolutely.
That's
Even-
why we go spend our money to get in the door. Is for
Yeah,
you guys
exactly.
to be there. That's why we go there for you guys.
That's right. That's
Okay?
right.
So hell yes, you need to keep doing cons, and please do ones around here so that I can come up and meet you personally and interview you live.
If they invite me, yes, please.
You know,
I'll take the 10-hour flight.
Boy, would you and Natasha you still do shows? You gotta do Comic-Cons. I mean, are you guys looking forward to cons this year?
Absolutely. We actually went to our first one last year. We went to Atlanta Comic-Con last year. Awesome experience. And yeah, I think it's very important to continue continue going to these things. That's where you meet somebody outside of the network that you already have, right? You start to be able to connect with people that may not have heard of you before, but of course, on top of that, maybe even people that you have heard of before. Absolutely very important, very, very much needed in the pandemic, after the pandemic, what have you.
I've got people who have, get met at Comic Cons who become all, like family. And that's how it happens. So I mean, you go to Comic Con and especially as an exhibitor. I mean,
Right.
I like cons. I do like conversing with fans, and I don't think guys, like there's no other place that brings you. Rich kind of touched on this. It brings you face to face with that person who's creation you're a fan of. Even celebrities. I mean, like where the hell else are you gonna go meet those people from the CW? Where are you gonna meet Chris Evans or because Robert Downey Jr. is just not coming.
Chris Evans is currently in the chat, so
yeah.
Hey, I met Neum Num over at the Liverpool show. Neum Num, the guy that was with Lando Calrissian when they destroyed the Death Star in the last movie. He was like the co-pilot. The little dude. I met him. I was like, wow, Neum Num, I can't believe I'm meeting you in person. You're awesome. I was hoping for Weequay, but he decided to cancel.
It's like you're awesome. You're an actor.
Yeah, you're an actor. Oh, well, next to him was John Rhys Davies, so it's like, I was like, okay. Which one? Who do I go to first? Do I go to Sala or do I go to Neum Num? Let me think.
I got a good one for you guys, and this one, it's happened before on the show.
Oh my goodness!
This is another one, and this is another one of those spicy ones.
Mm-mm.
Oh, boy. Gonna laugh at this one.
Oh boy, let's hear the spicy one.
Okay, so this one, this one is from Weston. Weston says, "I am very upset with how women." And I thought this was gonna go one way. It didn't, though. I'm very upset with how women have gotten in our industry and caused disarray. I just did 5 pages of a comic for an agreed price. Now the woman is telling me she can't afford to pay because of COVID, and she offered me fucking nudes. I got a wife. I don't need your nudes for art. Pay up. Why do women keep doing this? I don't think women keep doing it.
Because they think they can do it. There's plenty of people who will fucking do that. It's like,
it happened to me once.
Holy Christ, man.
Man, I don't get no nudes in my inbox. Now, what the hell?
Damn, well,
what are we doing wrong?
Is there some network of women out there just paying you nudes, like refusing to do anything? Like your light bill, there's nudes, Did you imagine that? You can imagine working at like a company, you open an envelope to get their bill out, and there's a bunch of like little small nudes fall out the envelope. You're like, what is it? She's paying you nudes.
Paying in nudes. That's fucked up.
Wow. Okay.
Wow. I'm blown away by that. That's too funny.
I'll be paying you nudes today.
Look, for one thing, how do you know that's even her? She could just be peeling anybody's body and sticking her face on it and selling it.
Yeah, right. What the fuck?
Listen, I'm going to dinner.
An NFT of that freaking nude.
The next time I go to dinner, you're right. The next time I go to dinner, they better say cash, debit, or nudes. Let me see how many nudes I got here real quick in my phone.
Oh my God.
Yeah, wow. I can do it. That's 40
minutes. Yeah, man, you just tell her to go over to OnlyFans and fund her comic. What the fuck?
OnlyFans. Jesus.
OnlyFans. Go to OnlyFans and make your money giving away your nudes and then finance your book, lady. What? Pay dude for the art.
Well, at least it was only 5 pages. Did she? I mean, and then listen. Wait a minute, Weston. I mean, listen to Uncle V. He wouldn't lead you wrong.
Oh my God.
These nudes she sent. How many are there? Are they of quality?
We don't even know It's really
yeah, she
her,
sent.
man. It's
I'm not sure she
Photoshop.
sent.
It's her face on Kim Kardashian's booty. Come on, man.
Oh my God.
There's no
That's
way of
scary,
knowing. Like I said, she needs to set up an OnlyFans, be real, go out there and make her money shaking her ass, and then finance her book and pay this dude.
That's all there is to it, man. That's all you
Boy,
gotta do. Just
That's what you're gonna
fix
do.
that shit up.
Somebody
Lloyd, look
fix
at
that up.
his wife. You heard it.
After the fact, trying to smoozle dude into taking your nudes. Go sell your freaking nudes and then pay
Smoozle?
dude cash money.
There you
Yeah,
go.
right. That's the truth, man. It's the truth.
My
You
dreams
know
are
you
black.
don't want me on the show when you're asking questions like
Don't worry
The
about it.
thing is, like, Lloyd, what would you do? What would you do if you guys said you hire artists, right?
Okay.
And some
yeah.
artists and the artist is like, you're like, yeah, so here's the page, and you're like, you send the PayPal money over, right?
Mhm.
And then you get a call from them. They're like, hey Lloyd, let me do the voice. Hey man.
Yeah, baby.
Lloyd, I
You
got
want
your
to do the
payment.
needs for me, boy?
No. We don't take cash here, no.
Mhm.
Lloyd, I drew those pages for you, Lloyd. You know what I want?
We don't pay cash here, baby.
Yeah, you don't pay cash.
Pay
Your money's
your
so good here,
soul.
baby. Lloyd, I want you to take your shirt off.
Jesus Christ.
How do you deal with that?
Just the shirt? All right.
See, we're thinking like, art is, expensive.
I mean, if it's just the shirt.
Fuck yeah.
That said, though,
Yeah.
we joke about that, but Lola knew a colorist that she approached to do some coloring for her, and he would not take cash. He said, "Could you send me photos?" She says, "No. How much?"
No,
please?" And
fucking sleaze.
He would not take money. He will not take money from her. He's told her his price.
What?
And
What a
she's
fucking
like,
sleaze this guy is.
yeah, he is.
You
He
sleazy
is.
piece of shit, man. What the fuck's wrong with you?
What?
Man, I'm
What's
sitting
up?
here and I got,
Everybody wants a
What a
piece of the indie
Hold on.
princess.
God
This is how bad
damn.
this is.
Oh, what a
This is how bad this is.
disgusting
This could be
fuck
somebody
this
I
guy
don't
is.
even know, but I'm sitting here and 4 people's names ran through my mind of who it could be. That's how bad this shit is.
It's not
right?
me. I promise. It ain't me.
No.
Trust me. Oh
And
my
I know,
God.
don't I, Lola?
Which is like,
I know I'm
haha,
dumb.
see, I don't do this coloring. It's not me.
It's a good thing I suck at coloring. Otherwise, they'd be like, hey. Jesus, man. What the?
That's it.
Wow. As he colored some frogs. This isn't my expense, most likely. I don't know. God.
It's just terrible, man. It's just
I am
terrible. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Pay an artist. And if you're an artist and you're trying to like get people's nudes for art, draw fucking nude art and go sell it to somebody that wants it and leave people alone, man.
Yeah,
That's not how
exactly,
you do
man.
business.
That's disgusting, bro.
That's not how you do business, man. Now if they come to you and they sleazy like you and they want to give you some pictures for some art or whatever, that's great. But don't be soliciting people like that.
Mm-mm.
RJ,
Yeah.
I cannot answer that question, but you can message me privately.
Mike Jimmy.
And the sad part is there really are like Discord groups and Twitter groups and places where that what is it that EVS says? There's a market for that.
Mike,
You gotta go where the market is.
could you imagine it, Mike? You do some images, and next thing you know is you get a picture of me, like you do a picture for me, and you get me in a hand, bro. Like, hey, Mike, how are you? You know,
Hey, Mike, can you help me with that one, Mike? Yeah, man. Yeah,
Oh
can you,
god.
hey, Mike.
Hey, Mike.
We heard you're a really tall guy.
Mike, I heard you're really tall. Are you
How
proportioned?
tall are
and,
you again?
how tall are you there, man?
I pay you by inch.
How big are those for you, Mike? What's up?
Oh, so they're like a size 15, huh? Oh, all right. There's the carpets match the drapery. Yeah, come on, man. Just show us what you got.
Listen,
That part you know. That boy's red. That boy's red to the bone. You know that.
listen, hey, listen.
Oh my God!
If anybody, I got some. Listen, I've done. I'm an artist, but I'm slow. But with the drawing, but I got a bunch of scripts, guys, of comics I want to create. You know, Mike, I know you can draw. More where that came from, Mike. There's more where that came from. There's more where that came from. You know, I can hook you up. I got you.
You're all sick fucks. I gotta tell you, you're all sick bastards. What am I doing with all you with you horrible miscreants?
That drew one of the most graphic images for lore.
No, that's me. Yeah, definitely. That's me. I'm a disgusting human being, and I love it.
Hold up. Let me change. Who did I go to first with my idea for Big D Wild?
Well, that would be me because I'm a disgusting slob.
Why
that's
would
why.
That be?
Oh, I am the anti-prude of everything.
He's gonna go so far outside the box that you know.
Oh, I did. Did anybody see this? Lola knows what I drew. Lola knows. I even did it live on my YouTube channel. So it's like, yeah, I'm a nasty fuck.
Yeah, and it got taken down.
That's a shame. I don't care about this still.
I went to Rich and I was like, hey, man, I got this idea. I want to try. And he goes, I'm in, Pops.
I'm in. Yeah, because I'm like, yes, filth. Give me filth.
My mouth, right?
Give me filth. Like, I want filth. More filth for me. More. More.
I know that.
Give me more. Give me more. Give me more.
Yeah, we did. He did draw you as a Disney Princess Chris in a red dress with a frog on your tiara.
I wanted the frog to be inside of Chris during his red dress, but you know, it's like we had a time constraint, you know. So I was like,
there's your Kickstarter sign up page, Lloyd. And by the way, I was like how it just again I mentioned it says Lloyd too. It's like that's the name. That's it. It's like the actor.
Whatever.
What was his name? Leon. Back in the day. That's all he put up there was Leon. He was on. He played a couple of different movies. He was a black guy. He played a bunch of movies as a singer. I think he played David Ruffin once. I think he did. Anyway, I like how it says Lloyd. That's it. That's all you need to know. And that sign up page is going to be up for a little while longer until you get so you launch. And then, like I tell people, sign up for those sign up pages because that's the way you know it launches. And I'm seeing a lot of creators like do special things for people. Like, you know, you sign up and you get, you know, a special collector card or something that you normally wouldn't have gotten. You know,
right?
Mm-hmm.
If you
Pops, what do you think of the that drive? Like, I think people give people more things if they sign up in the first 24 hours. Do you like that initiative, or do you feel that the fans miss out?
For people who sign up for the pre-launch page, that helps the algorithm, and that helps your campaign get seen. Okay, the higher that number goes, I just hit that number too. It's at 19 now. Okay, the higher that number goes, the more Facebook and Kickstarter are gonna let this ad be viewed. Okay, you know how they shadow ban sometimes if you show it off too much? Well, if a whole bunch of people sign up, they don't care. It's when you don't hardly have any signups and you're out there plastering the web with it. That's when they come at you and try to curb what you're doing. You know, that sign up page is so important, man. And a lot of people don't realize it. Put a pre-launch up, leave it up for a couple months, build an email list, let everybody know what's going on as you get ready to launch. Do all that stuff. You know, this is promotion now. Okay. You want people to back this book. Okay. You're in the promotion stage now. You want to get out on shows just like you're doing. And I got a show for you too, Lloyd. All right. You know, you want to get out on shows. You want to be seen. You want that number right there to be as high as it can be when you're ready to launch.
Exactly.
Okay. So promotion at this stage is just as important as promotion once it's rolling.
Noted.
A lot of people don't get that, man. You gotta let us know. Let us know well in advance so that us people like me and Varian that have shows like Critical Blast in the chat over there, let us know ahead of time so we can get you on our shows and be ready for it when you launch. Like Mike's launching this week over on Agent Raging or Raging Cajun or whatever, I forget what it's called. But he's launching over there. I'm gonna make sure everybody knows Mike's launching over there. You see what I'm saying? It's a network.
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody's got to work together But the only way you get Kickstarter or Indiegogo involved is if your numbers are high. That's the only way they lend a hand. You know, that's why I keep saying that about like my CromCon event post on Facebook. It's like go over there and say you're going or say you're interested or like it or something so that Facebook will start giving us some ad play.
Right.
If it's only got 12 people interested, they don't give a shit.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Now, I got more guests going to be at CromCon in the first part of day one than people who have actually said, I'm going.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Nobody goes to the event post and clicks that. And that's why I have to come out here and really push it because I don't get no help from Facebook. You know?
Get no love from Facebook.
All those
Russ going
algorithms matter, bro. Only Russ can save us. He is the one should be in charge. You guys know that.
Yeah.
You know.
If only because of his godly voice.
And Critical Blast is dropping knowledge now over there. The pre-launch page also helps you calculate your international shipping costs because you know if you have 100 people in Uruguay, you know, I mean it'll be cheaper than if you have 2 people in Uruguay, and you can figure that cost into your campaign cost.
What's wrong with Uruguay?
Logistics, okay?
Like
RJ is logistics. That's why he's handling the fulfillment of my campaign because I know he knows. You know. I mean, he analyzes it. He has, you know, databases for days and shit. He pays attention to what's going on. RJ, he was the only person I even thought of when it was like, you know, fulfillment. Only person I even thought of. I'm going straight. And he said, yeah, and that's that. RJ's handling fulfillment. You know, takes all the pressure off of me. I can just keep doing what I do, which is promote. You know, I won't have to worry about days and days of packaging boxes instead of being out here promoting everybody else like I'm supposed to be. It won't interfere with what I'm doing. You know? So believe me, if I thought this campaign was going to interfere with my doing what I do, promoting everybody and everything, I wouldn't be doing it. That's first. The way I built this platform is by promoting everybody else. That's always going to come first.
That is true.
I gotta tell you, I don't know if like the promotion things that we do, putting out you know, like bringing people's campaigns out, showing off the campaigns. We hope that it matters to people. We try to cross promote as much as we can. Like if I can get someone on anybody's show, you know, oh well, yeah, you people ask me all the time, whose show should I go on next? And, you know, I give them a long list. You know, but most people, you know, I just tell them like this: if you, like Chris said, if you can stand my shenanigans, you can pretty much take anybody. I do. I think my show was probably, especially this show. Without Randy, I go off the rails, man. I start talking real wild. I had a story last night for Geekgasm that I'm glad I did not tell.
Oh boy.
On Geekgasm, you didn't want to tell it? Oh,
yeah.
That must have been a story.
Jesus Christ.
I had a joke the other day, and I said, I'm not saying that on air because it'll be taken out of context.
Right.
And it's such a mean joke anyway.
Oh, I gotta hear this one.
Yeah, I'll tell you guys off air. I'm not saying that shit was recorded forever.
I can be mean if nobody's watching.
Oh yeah.
Hey, you know, I can. Like no one's watching.
Yeah.
I will tell you guys a funny story. Let me take Lloyd's profile, that stuff down though, because so it won't ever be forever marred with the story I'm going to tell you guys. So again, I don't know why you're Prince Petty. Yeah, that's weird. I didn't see you switched. Yeah, it's weird.
Critical Blast says we need a podcast guide. Dojo Kun has a podcast guide for a whole bunch of, you know, CG people. All the shows when they're on, what, you know, all the scheduled shows are on that website. So that's one place, you know, you can go. I'd like to just set up a damn network where we can just download everybody's show or upload everybody's shows right to the network when they go live. And just the rotation never end, man. I mean, come on. We easily have 24 hours a day of content with all the people that we have doing shows. We easily could go around the clock with content. I ain't even tripping.
The only problem is when you start, like, if you put all that together, and you know, like where it's going, you have to be able to aggregate it. And if you can't do that, then that's
Yeah.
fine. I did one
You gotta
one
have
last
somebody
question.
running it. You know, I know what you mean. You got to have somebody like overseeing it and upgrading it and keeping it fucking keeping the content current and whatnot. That's
I got a
not
question
me.
here from this one's from A Texas. Hope that's Alexis Texas. How you doing, girl?
Alexis,
Wait a
Texas. Holy shit.
Woo!
It says A Texas, but I hope
Uh-huh.
it says
Lot
hello.
of us.
I have
How's
a
my BJ skills?
Thanks, Frog. There you go. Right there.
hello. I have a question for indie creators. I recently had an idea where I would create an app, and for $9.99 to $12 a month, you could read as many indie comics digitally a month as you wanted. These would be all indie books that we would upload to an app. I talked to several creators about it, offering a offering a payment plan for their book if it were to appear on the service. It's a small payment, probably 3 to 4 cents per read, but should add up over time. The community of which I the community of which I pitched it to laughed me out of the room. What did I do wrong? Is this a non-starter of a concept? So you want to create an app that would charge up to as high as $12 a month for
So you're going to get $12 a month, but you're only going to give away a couple pennies of that to the people that did the work.
Okay, no. But honestly, that's
the model.
That's a model, and that honestly is not that much more or less than you would get from having over 1,000 subs and over 40,000 page views on webtoons or something.
You're assuming that this guy's thing is going to blow up and have thousands of people watching. It's a zero
And
right now.
That is exactly where I was going.
It's
Like,
a
the
zero.
problem isn't the model. The problem is the viewer base.
Pixel says
Because
global
people want
comic
things for free. People want them for free, or they want specific things that have a constant flow of new entries. And while I'm not against one of these, you got webtoons, you got tapas, you got Lesin, which is a paid platform with a lot of not safe for work stuff for anyone interested. I'm not on it. Don't worry. But it is a working model. The problem is that you will have to put in so much advertisement up front and have a library so incredibly big that it will keep people entertained for a month on the internet. Good luck, have fun. That it would not be worth it. So your
If you can put your PDF on your campaign and get $3 to $5 for it, it's like 3 cents per read. And now it'd be different if you have 100,000 people patronizing your website. Okay,
Exactly.
and people can count on enough reads to make it worthwhile. But you have to build that platform first, y'all. Been building a platform for 2 years. It sometimes doesn't even pay for itself.
Whoa, a couple of those girls up. It's in the morning. Somebody wants milk with their cereal. Jesus Christ. He does that. What do you
niche comics? If it's niche comics, it doesn't matter if there's 100,000 people there. There might only be 100 that want to look at it. You just made $3.
But you got to remember that Pops. I mean, is your issue with what she's gonna what? No, I say she because I'm sorry, A Texas. We just having fun with the name. But do you think that is your issue too that the amount of money that they be paying out, the 3 to 4 cents? Like, Lloyd, would you be okay getting 4 cents per read on a digital service if it had a bunch of readers?
No.
Nah, probably not, honestly.
Yeah.
But I'm starting now. I'm kind of new to all of this.
Maybe 25 cents per read. Maybe 25
I want
cents
to
per
clip
read.
Natasha's no. It's awesome. No. Did you
4
hear?
cents a read.
Oh, you heard in the background?
Natasha, how much would it take?
is-
How much would it take per read, Natasha, to get you to sign up for something like that?
50 cents.
Yeah, easy.
50
Easy.
cents. That's what I said.
25 the lowest in my opinion.
Right.
Anything over floppy size would be maybe 50 cents, 25 cents
Yeah.
for anything under.
Yeah, see, I mean, but Mike's right. That 3 to 4 cent model is not unheard of. That's about what it is on, something like
Yeah, and like the
Unestablished.
thing is, and those are that is my point. Exactly, those are established. They have viewer base. They have constant viewer base. And at what point is your model more more usable than say Patreon or Webtoon or crowdfunding or your own website with your own ad revenue? When is
See,
that
that's what I'm
worth it?
saying.
And
Joe's got a
I
point
can
here. He
sell it on
says,
I can
"Show
sell
me a
it
number
on
of
a
subscribers."
campaign for $5 or 4 or
yeah,
$5.
Marvel can't get it to work. He's got a point. Marvel can't
yeah,
get it to work with their unlimited. Like
Yep.
I mean, that's Marvel. That's their whole library, and they
Right.
really they have when people who work there come out and bitch and say, yeah, those numbers are stagnant, they're not moving anywhere.
yeah.
Those are like people who have that service. Those are like Marvel super fans in a way, I think, and they just want to be able to go back and prove their friends wrong. I told you it was issue number 805.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
my phone's about to die and I have to get going anyway. I got some stuff I got to do.
What time's your live stream?
It's gonna be. I think it'll be 8 o'clock.
3 o'clock our time.
Greenwich Mean Time, which is 3 o'clock Eastern.
Yep.
Which is 3 o'clock Eastern. I have to promote it, so I'll probably post it in about an hour or something like that. And if you want to watch, I'm on YouTube with my channel, The Richness, and I'm obviously here, and I'm also simultaneously on Twitter at Greystoke20. So hopefully I'll see some of you cats there. And if anybody wants to join, drawing or something like that, just send me a message, and I'll just give you the code and whatever. Fuck, we'll have fun.
All right, sir.
All right, guys. Thank you for having me here, Varian. I'm honored, and I'll see all you cats later.
And we'll see
Yes,
you.
later, dude.
I'm in. Peace.
I want to tell Rich, it's like someone every time I look at Rich, it's like someone took Javier Bardem, Robert Downey Jr., and Jeffrey Dean Morgan and pushed them all together and got Rich. There you go. We'll call him Rich. That's what we'll do. Make him Italian. This will be funny. But yeah, I would. Let's see here. There's chatting going on. Chatting. This Glenn's back in the chat. Pixel Trader says he's been on for a minute now. And then Joe says KDP is about 33 cents per read if your comic or book appears on Kindle Unlimited. Webtoon is way less than that. For me, it's not the 3 to 4 cent per read. It's more or less how many reads I get.
That's what I'm saying. If the book is a niche book, and it doesn't matter if there's 100,000 people on that site. If your book is a niche book, only the people that care about that kind of book are even going to look at it.
Look at it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I mean, if it's a book that a lot of people are going to be down with, that's different. Maybe if a lot of people are going to look at it, but if it's a niche book, you're limited already, and then you're going to limit how much money you get to make off it too. Come on, man.
Well, there's also the people in the industry too who are just really, really bad business people, like me.
That's why I handle the business.
That's right. That's right. I just, I played with this for an hour. I didn't break it here. You handle it. Lloyd, how many times has Natasha wrestled the company from you? Like, nope, you're about to mess this up. I'm going to do it. Has she ever had to do that?
Go ahead.
Say that one more time. Hold up. She's right here.
Natasha, have you ever had to save Midnight Comics from Lloyd? Like he was going to do something. You're like, no, that's a bad idea. That's like brown toilet paper. Like, don't create that.
You don't think so?
No.
Okay.
The only thing we've talked about recently.
All right.
Yeah. See, this is not recently. Not recently.
Yeah. We gotta discuss everything, so
Good.
See, they do. You guys are the red top girls tonight. I see. Yeah, I see the red top. No one told me to wear a red shirt today. I'm out the red shirt gang. Yeah. Now, where's I know that you guys are down in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
there's a convention. I won't say the name of it, but I want to hear Natasha's. I want to hear Natasha. Make sure that microphone is near her. She gives the best lines, like the best like one-liners ever. Okay, so Natasha, there's a con close to you guys where so when you set up as an exhibitor, you don't notice this at first until you get there, and you wouldn't know this. You don't get to collect money. Okay, what they do is they take your. Okay, so anytime someone wants to buy something, you tell them how much it is. They go to this little kiosk. They get a receipt, or they pay for it there, and they get a receipt saying they paid. They bring that little receipt to you. They give it to you, and you give them the item. At the end of the show, when the show is all complete, after all those days, you turn all those pieces of paper in, and within, I think it's 2 to 3 weeks, they send you a check, minus 20%. Is it 3 to 4 weeks? 3 to 4 weeks later, you get you get a check, minus 10 to 20%. You're not allowed to accept money at that show. That's what I'm saying. You have to go through this way. You're not allowed to accept cash.
Somebody please write a Crom story about this kiosk.
How do they even still function?
How much does it cost to set up a table?
It's I think it's like 400.
Yeah.
It's
And
400.
20% of your sales? Wait a minute. 420%?
Yes.
Goodbye.
Dude.
What?
Yeah, that's gonna be a no.
Papa, what was that sexual gesture, sir?
You know what that was.
What did you say, Natasha? You said what was that?
Can you tell us which one it is in a DM or something so we just don't go?
Yeah. Better know to avoid that.
Put it in a private chat, please.
Roy,
We'll do it. I'll let you guys know.
Atlanta. I gotta ask you a question. Do you know Ernest McClendon? Oh, I gotta hook you guys up, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's an artist.
Okay.
Fire. Here, look. This Ernest art right here. Right.
Looks cool.
Yeah, that's
Nice.
Who does
Yeah.
monsters in our stories? Because that's amazing.
Yeah.
Ernest is amazing.
made that
He's
big.
in
Hold on,
the
wait,
Comic
Pops.
Related Madness on Facebook. You can find him there. He's a good friend of mine. Look at that, man. Come on.
that is a dude.
I
Yeah,
got a
please
whole
do.
bunch of stuff that he did for my grandkids. He did stuff for my son. He's just all around awesome dude, man. You know, but he's putting together an art book. He's got stacks of art like that. I mean, stacks of art like that. So I talked him into putting together an art book. Got his wife working with him. Okay, got his wife keeping him in line so he can just work. But yeah, you guys got to get together, man.
Please put me on.
I don't know if you joined the madness, but you're on Facebook, right?
Yes, sir.
Join the Comic Related Madness, dude. We got 2,500 people in that group, and it's just networking and promotions.
Boom.
And they got cool hats. I don't joke about this.
They got cool hats.
Where's the ball cap?
And
Did you auction it?
I'm gonna bin.
Oh, you got him in? What the heck, man?
Yeah.
Pops,
Just-
where's the
Just
hat?
in the group.
The ball cap. Did you auction off already?
This one,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That was
it's a
awesome.
funny story about this one. This one they got wrong. It's supposed to have the Madness Comic Network logo on it, right?
Mhm.
It's got the logo, but it doesn't say Madness Comic Network.
I need that one because of Shocker Comics.
It's so hard.
I need that one.
You and Pale Rider
Oh my
can
God.
fight for it because he wants it too. So you guys, you just beat him down and take it from him, Lola. I'll let you do that.
I don't understand how it has hardness on it. Like, how did they mess that up?
Dude,
That is
I'm like,
awesome.
and that was the first one I bought because I wanted to see the quality. Now the stitching and everything was really nice,
But
but if you can't,
Yeah, it
fucking
looks
spell,
good.
man, come on, you know. I mean, if you can't look at letters and wow, I mean,
The
you know,
hardness. They listen. Listen, the industry's hard, so that's good, man. It's the hardness.
The hardness.
Yeah.
The hardness comic network. Now since then we started a whole new hat line. It's the Yeah I Said It hat line.
Mhm.
Okay, which has you guys have all seen the picture of me or the image of me where I'm pointing at a word bubble, right? It's that image with me pointing at a word bubble, and the word bubble can be pretty much anything. Let's go, Brandon.
Sweet.
You never know what's going to be in there. F Fauci, all kinds of stuff. It's Yeah I Said It. I own it.
I remember one morning I woke up and I said, and I seen a status update from Pops. I opened Facebook and everything. It said, "Hey Gene Simmons, fuck you," because he tagged Gene in it. He tagged Gene, he added him. Like, "Hey Gene Simmons, fuck you," and I'm like, "Oh, Pops is going against Kiss now." Okay.
Pops loves Ace and Peter. I got no problem with Ace and Peter, but Gene said when he went out there and publicly said, "Fuck your freedom. I'm an American. That shit don't fly with me."
And Pops added him, and it's cool when somebody adds you. You're like, like,
oh yeah.
I'm like that's why I can handle celebrity well. Let me tell you something. I want y'all to understand something. It's very important. I probably would be. I like to think that I'd be a celebrity and be like Will Smith, but I'm probably gonna be more like what's his name? Jason Derulo from last week, who had the guy in the airport. Like, I told y'all Jason was gonna snap. Now y'all thought he was all sexy and flexy, and you messed around and got your ass whooped. You effed around and found out. And I know it's gonna be the type of celebrity I'd be. What do you say? Me walking through the airport or walking through Comic-Con. Hey, Kevin Hart. Now you wonder why you laying on the floor. Now you wonder why you counting lights. Wait, we got here, Lola. Oh, it's the Indie Vault store. Sweet. It's the there's our Indie Comics shirt. Indie Comics, we keep the beef fresh. We sure do.
Thank you, Varian. Thank you so much.
What's that, sir?
I'm adding that to the hat line.
I love the shirt of his splooge rags. Really?
No, I'm adding effed around and found out to the fucking.
Yeah. Yeah. You remember that? That guy called us. Came on and said "Hell Splooge Rags," and we're like, "Okay, it's a shirt." Eric, thanks to Eric. Eric, "Hell Splooge Rags." We got that. We got back.
Madness, Lloyd. What can I tell you, bro? This is pretty much all it is. We go out and we promote everybody's shows. We promote everybody's books. That's what the madness is. It's networking and promotion. You need some help with something. You need an artist. You need a letterer. You need whatever editor. You give a shout out to madness. Somebody's gonna go, "Hey, yep."
One last thing for you guys. One last thing from the Indie Vote Mail. I'm pulling out some old stuff, guys. So some of this stuff has been a couple years old now, but I'm just reading them because I don't have anything else to do. And this one came from is that Oron? Okay, Aronis. Aronis. I was at a Comic-Con. So this is before the pandemic. So these are kind of old guys. So this, they've aged pretty well though. I was at a Comic-Con wearing a particular shirt when I was tapped on the shoulder by a staff person or someone put in a staff position by the convention. I was told that I'd have to pack up my stuff and leave as several other vendors had complained about the book I was reading and the shirt that I had on. When I questioned why, I was told that the book I was reading was from a person who was banned from their event. And because I was there, people felt trolled and demanded that I leave. I have no affiliations with this person other than having their book, and I was made to leave the show. No refund given for my table. And so the show hadn't even opened yet.
Why didn't they just ask them to put the book away? You know what I mean? Or
no, because they've seen it now, so they're triggered. So they can't believe it. It's like they had to send a message. You just can't put the book away. You have to leave.
The trigger ain't gonna go away once I leave. You're already at that point. So regardless, as long as nobody else incoming is having an issue, it's like, okay, my bad, didn't know. All right, I'm putting it away. My fault. The end.
Yeah. That should be it, but they got to send a message. Remember, they don't want your apology. They don't want you to, "Oh, I'm sorry, let me fix this." But I want to say something. This is funny. That's weird. they kicked you out for a book that you had from someone they banned from the show. Matter what, okay. They wanted, and they did. They kicked you out and didn't replace your table. They didn't give you money back. I had a guy call me the N-word like 5 times on camera on a Thursday afternoon inside the show during setup, and they didn't kick him out until Saturday afternoon.
Wow.
So when you start looking at like, wait a minute, you had a book. They say leave. I got called the N-word 5 times on camera with proof.
Jesus.
And it took them 3 days. We're gonna investigate. I'm just saying. But yeah, listen.
Wow.
Lord have mercy.
Kicking somebody out, like you said, Lloyd, put the book away. Put the book away. Sit it to the side, and continue on making your money.
Don't do it again. We'll monitor them. Let's watch and make sure that this wasn't a game.
Yeah.
That's when you do the investigation and watching and all that other stuff.
Imagine,
It's
like
something
you got
else
that damn
if
life
you're
on
actually
Coral
selling
book.
it.
Like someone can say, you got that damn life on Coral book. Mike Jimmy is banned from this show. And it's like, well, Mike Jimmy doesn't even know this show. What are you talking about? He doesn't, this little.
Are you hypothetically or
Well, I took out some. Well, we know what it is. It's the fact that he had cyber fraud. He had the book. Someone looked over there and said, "Hey, you got that book." Someone got offended and told the guy to leave.
He likes the book, so what? God,
He wasn't reading it.
So, like, even
He wasn't
again,
selling
we're
it.
new to the space, right?
He's reading, yeah.
Like,
Even if
we're
he
new
was
to the whole
selling
thing.
it.
Like, we wouldn't have known. You know what I mean? Like, we would just popped up and be like, "Oh, this is an interesting book. Oh, you got to." I didn't know they were banned here. This is my first thing I'm coming to. I don't even understand what's going on.
Yeah.
Like, how are you going to kick us out on not knowing what's going on? That doesn't
It's
make
not like he had like Mind Comp, like he's sitting there reading the number doing a copy of Mind Comp at his table. It's
Hi, Rose. What's up? The guys on the bottom are crazy. Yeah, see, people know us, Mike. They know us. Dude.
What do you like? I can see if he's like sitting there reading a book like the Anarchist Cookbook. He's sitting there thumbing through pages of that shit. I get it, how that might make someone uncomfortable, but you look over and say, oh, that book was created by Lloyd Jones. I don't like.
Oh my God, not Lloyd Jones.
Yeah.
I might have some personal issues with people, and I won't throw money their way. But I don't go out and tell other people don't back that book. I'm not taking money off somebody's freaking table. I'm just not throwing mine on it.
Well,
Exactly.
You get people kicked out of cons anyway. No, I'm just kidding.
I crack them. I just leave
Just
behind.
a matter of time.
It's like Pops is banned from a show. I was like, give me a pass in. I meet Pops behind the show. Trench coat popped up with a pass. Like, I don't know where you got this from. You didn't get this from me. You're putting the pass. You're putting the passes like it's in the salt shaker Taco Bell.
Yeah.
I mean, if Pop, we all know that if Pops gets banned on a show, he's just gonna send his grandchildren in one big trench coat.
Yeah.
I send the wolves, man. I send the wolves. You know what's up.
Well, the thing about Pops is you would when Pops comes to shows, like I normally hear him before I see him. Like I'll hear him coming around the corner because he'll have his camera. Hey, it's the Madness Comic Network. He's got his phone up in the air. I'm like, here he comes. There
you go.
Yeah, we can hear him weeding through the crowd. Yeah, I think that, man, I gotta tell you, I would be upset to get kicked out of a show. I'd demand my money back, definitely. You would not have kept my money. I tell you that.
No.
They wouldn't have kept. I'd have got my money back, or I would have got some ass. Well, not like that. I meant talking about. I'm talking about fighting, not taking ass. No, can't just take ass because they didn't give you money back. That's not right. Beating ass.
You have a platform that it's best for con organizers to stay on the good side of.
That's right.
Just
and I forgot. I'm too. That's something you have a good point now, Pops. I'm also the media now. I'm gonna say shit.
Say a lot of shit. Right. We all do, right? We say a lot of shit. What's up, Pixel?
Pixel.
Yo.
Yeah, how's it going?
It's good, man. Good. Finally got a chance to hop on a
I
stream
know.
with
I
you.
got Brad Arney as a cameraman, like total like a bubble, like you got Varian, right?
Yeah.
A complete bubble. He's such a nice guy. He's
Yeah.
like, how can I run into Flack? I got Brad Arney walking the floor with me. Not only that, he's really big.
Pixel, how's it going over there in Pixel Land?
Man, it's busy as hell. I've been
Can't relate.
gosh. Well, I've been interviewing because I've been changing jobs, so
Yeah.
things have been going nuts. So I've had, like, yesterday I was on calls for almost 6 hours because I had 5 different calls. It was I mean, between that, the new baby, well, not new because he's 18 months as of like last week, but between that school and everything else, man, I'm just burning the candle at both ends. But things are going to slow down pretty soon.
18 months is still new. 18 months is look, I'm telling you, my kid's 11, I still forget about him. I'll be doing something like, fuck, he exists, doesn't he? Like he does.
Man.
Like you walk at 11, like, oh.
Wait, it's 6? Oh shit, he's at school.
Damn, I was talking to Michael online a few hours ago. This is crazy.
Mr. O, yeah, he's his Avenue
It's
all.
crazy.
I
You
know
know,
he
I have
lived there.
2 days this month, Varian. 2 days that I do not have a show scheduled.
That's too many shows, man.
2 days, man.
That's too many shows.
But now I'm promoting my own thing and everybody else's. So I gotta now I have to go do other people's shows as well as my own. Yeah, y'all gonna get sick of Pops over the next couple months. I ain't lying.
I'll just turn on it. Oh, he's on again. Christ. Bye.
Really? Crom again? What I'm gonna try to do though is release different people who are doing a story at different stages of the pre-launch so that you're always getting a look at something new and not just throw it all up there at once and then everybody's bored with it a week later. You know what I mean? I'm going to keep adding art and and by the way, Eric's doing a story and here's some of that art. And then maybe next week it'll be, and by the way, Dark Gift decided he's going to do some and here's a little bit of that art. So every week I'll add a little something to the sign up campaign. So you'll always be getting a fresh look.
Nice.
Yeah, that's
man, I've been watching you guys all do this for a couple years, man. I mean, the promotional part of it, I think I'm gonna be okay. That's why I went to RJ for the fulfillment. That was the part I was worried about. It was like, RJ, you got me right. There it is. It's happening.
I normally go to I normally say I'm gonna do something first, and then let the internet or you guys tell me that's a good idea or bad idea. Normally by your head shaking like this, don't do it, Mary. Don't do it. No, man. I'm wondering if if I'll ever crowdfund the book, because I think for me, like watching Lola do it, I was like, yeah, I'll get a cheap education. I'll just sit back and watch Lola. The shit I see her
If he doesn't do it, I'll do it.
I never do your what, Ego Rider? What did I miss?
Your show, her show. You got to join her show.
I've been on her show before, and I will be.
Get her up. Get a one-on-one interview. She's wonderful, and also fucking hilarious.
She's been on my show. She's just pouting. Hi,
Like,
Sarah.
you ready to drink this weekend?
Oh my god. I got a bottle of mead, and it's gonna be 3 a.m. for me, so that's gonna be interesting.
A bottle of mead?
A bottle of mead.
Oh yeah.
We're bringing back Bagger Shots this Saturday, 9 p.m.
Fucking cheers.
I've been in streams with you, Eagle Rider. I've been on Dark Gifts chill stream and Doc streams, and it's like
I want to show you guys something real quick. I'm gonna put this picture up. Lola's gonna laugh.
Uh-oh.
A very early drawing I did. Okay. I just found it on my computer. That drawing, just very early, just a quick drawing I did. But,
I remember it.
That was the first time that I actually, being an artist and being horrible, and Mike's gonna know what I'm talking about, I was able to get Lola to pose for me for that picture. First time I met her. That was awesome.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
weren't
this is
even
gonna work.
together yet.
This is gonna work. Artists are horrible. Wake up on a longbow.
Oh,
Uh, Pix, I have a question.
Fucking funeral.
I have a question for you, Pix.
Yeah,
You
hit me.
you were in the chat. You were in the chat. No, you were in the chat this morning, but I'm not sure if you listened. I know you were headed home. We were talking about shipping, and we're talking about shipping books, and when books come to you.
Yeah.
And I seen the chat where I talked about the plot hole situation with it. And we were
Yeah.
that's the fault of the people that ship the book. Like,
Correct. Well, okay, so I think let me preface this though. I found out who shipped their stuff, and other campaigns that have shipped through these people came looking fantastic and were properly packaged and stuff. So what I think may have happened here, well, they're saying that it was not the type of packaging that they had requested or that they had paid for. So if I take them on their word, it means that that company screwed up somehow. Either there was a miscommunication or there was something shady happening. But I can't, I can't draw a conclusion from there. All I can say is that the company or the campaign says that it was done incorrectly, and so they're rectifying it. They've already started contacting people to say, hey, send us the pictures, they're going to take care of you. They've been really good about it. We had to throw, take a couple shots across their bow to make sure that they saw what was happening, but hey, it's rectified now, or it will be, and that's
your friend Odin wants the link, bro.
Oh, okay. Does anybody have a link to send Mike? We don't have much time left, but yeah, Mike can pop in.
Yeah.
What's
Right. I sent it to him.
I'm glad that I'm glad that they're fixing it, because that was pretty bad. But at least they're fixing it. Not like some creators who decided I'm not going to support my book, and then they had the nerve to show their big round heads up at the con that I was at. Your lucky pops wasn't there with me. They helped me hide from them laws.
Yeah, I had a couple other books come in damaged this week, and it happens. It's just part of the process, especially when USPS doesn't care.
Yeah.
You know what?
I've seen some boxes get just mangled all to hell, and it's just part of the process.
Are we talking about shipping mishandling?
Oh
yeah.
No, we're talking about even worse than that. That was horrible. I saw that pixel. There's another company that does that as well. They just throw a book in a Gemini with no protection, and they send them out. It's like, man, I won't buy through them anymore.
Lure's coming with protection in Indie Princess. Yeah, Lure comes with literal protection. You haven't? Lola's book is shipping. It's gonna be protected with I believe. Oh, you don't have one? You don't have one readily available? Low.
A Magnum condom, huh?
Shame.
Just wrapped in it.
Yeah, like I just shipped the Embrace books that needed to go to Australia for the one of each signed in our Australian and New Zealand backers over there, and like literally I took I ordered from Comic Impressions, and they package their shit really well for anyone that is looking for a good printer. They protect their books really well when they ship. So I just reused one of their boxes. That's awesome.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Nice.
There's the condoms that come with Lola's book.
Don't be silly. Wrap your
But
way.
Yeah, it comes with little protection.
See,
I literally
I would
triple
feel
wrapped everything in
obligated to
bubble.
use it. I would feel obligated to use it since you spent the money to have a whole bunch of made stuff. So
it's all about being safe, pops. It's all about
that's
being
right.
safe.
That's right.
Well,
I
the
don't
thing
want to
is,
get
like,
COVID dick.
the thing is when
And
you
when
put
you're
those,
done, you lean down. You lean down to their ear and go, "Evil."
What's up, Trish? Trish has a book too now, y'all. Trish Bankston.
Yeah.
They got a book too.
launch party for that.
Launch party on Friday for her.
That's tomorrow.
Yup.
And my face is, and I have a pimple. Oh my god. I think that when you price these books nowadays, you have to start putting in Gemini mailer protection costs now. It'll be like a racket. You didn't pay your protection costs.
Yeah.
At least I'll do it. Listen, I'll make money any way I can.
I was
Now-
charged $15 for what I got. and no bag, no board, thrown in the bottom of the
Yeah.
box with paper tossed over it.
Yeah.
And then
Nope,
thrown in
That's
the
what I'm
middle.
talking
nope,
about.
nope.
You can't do that. There's no customer service in that. And customer service is what's going to bring people back, yo.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know what blew my mind though is somebody was actually in the thread somewhere in there. You'll see it. I responded to him, but it was like, was kind of hinting that a lot of people were just speculators. They were never actually going to read the book anyway, so they kind of deserved to have their stuff trashed. And I'm like, are you kidding me? I spent $30 on a book plus $15 for shipping. I expect to get a quality
Please tag
product.
me.
Some quality,
Please tag
right?
me in that,
Yes.
please. Please tag me in that.
Yeah.
You
I'll
probably already
send you a
blocked by
link.
them pops. They probably already blocked you.
Them fire pops up, man. What the fuck,
They,
man?
pops already blocked. He can't even. You tag him and he still can't see the tweet.
Yeah, probably not.
Um,
Probably not.
yeah.
They-
But
Listen,
honestly, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're a speculator or not. You put down that kind of money for a premium product. I don't care if you're going to turn around and flip it or not. It could be a
Exactly.
gift for
Yeah.
somebody. It could be just that I like to read the digital version, but keep a pristine copy in my library.
There
So
you go.
you know,
That's what some people
it
do.
doesn't matter.
You know,
Yep.
come on, man. You don't go out there and act like everything's cool when it ain't cool.
Yeah.
Right? And I think I posted in that thread as well, Pixel. You know, I had the same problem buying stuff through Kablam.
Mm.
Okay. I wanted to get somebody's book that I missed on their campaign and they had it, you know, through Kablam, and I got it and it came in a floppy and it was like loose in a bag, no board, and
Take
just
that loose stuff
flopping
and
around
get
in
it.
the Gemini.
So
right?
not
And I
not
was
to
like, maybe it was a one-time thing. The next book I got from them was exactly the same way, and I won't buy
it's
anything
pennies.
through Indie Planet or Kablam anymore.
well,
I just-
and so to Kablam's defense on that, like not to say that that's what should be done. There is actually a board shortage as well. Like even
Okay, but
even
take
when
the goddamn thing to the box. It's flopping around in there.
and
man.
that
There's
is
no
that is
bubble
fair.
wrap. There's no
that-
nothing.
I think that definitely is one of those things that we that we should be reaching out and being like, you know, hey, this is unacceptable. But
did.
what I will say is I
I
actually
also let both people know who were selling their book through them that's how I received it.
yeah, and hopefully those people reached out to Kablam and let them know that that's unacceptable and that's not how they want to have their products handled. I will say that I printed a sample of the remaster Elysian Fields with a holofoil because on my next campaign I'm going to make it available as like a very limited tier, and I wanted to see what their quality was, and they did a fantastic job. I actually have that here. I'll even come on camera, even though I'm an abysmal mess and my room is a wreck.
I agree,
But-
Rosetta. I agree. She says she hates things flopping around. Get it firm. There, you know.
Hardness.
That looks very 90s.
Hardness.
Look at that.
But yeah, like this thing turned out beautiful. The quality of the cover is great. The pages are great. It looks like an actual comic. Like I was very happy. I got recommended them by Matt Krotz, who uses them for Kyrie, and those books are phenomenal. That being said, as I said, I think that's where any successful business listens to the feedback of customers. Right?
Yes, customer
So-
service is everything.
Key. It's
Correct.
absolutely key.
Everything.
And so that's one of those things where I feel that, you know, if one person has been like, hey, I think that you guys should at the very least tape it to the Gemini, that's something that, like, because everyone understands there's a lot of shortages going around. I mean, we don't even know how much longer people are going to have bags because there's a
Now,
bag
the other
and
thing,
board
though, as far as the
Yeah.
board shortage goes, that doesn't mean you can't tape that bag to a piece of cardboard in there either.
Well,
Cardboard's
no,
all
well,
over the place.
even if you just taped
You know.
it to the inside of the Gemini, as
Yeah,
you said,
well, that's
like,
what I
like that's a
mean,
that's a
you know.
cardboard backing. And
I gotta
completely agree.
state on that board shortage. Yeah, I know there's a problem with it, but it's funny because I can go on Amazon right now
And buy all the boards you want.
and buy all the boards and bags I want in different sizes, and they're cheap.
That's who's got them all.
Mhm.
Amazon bought them all. They bought them all.
So I don't want
Amazon
to hear
got
an
it all,
excuse.
man. They got
I don't
it
want to
all.
hear an excuse.
No, and that's more than fair. How like I think that what it ultimately comes down to is these companies might have exclusive contracts with specific vendors, and if that specific vendor is going through a shortage, it's not like they can go purchase it on Amazon because they'd be in violation of an agreement. So like I think that's where you get into some of the more complicated business aspects, because like at the end of the day, if you have a signed
I
contract,
knew it was coming. There it was. At the end of the day.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of my things. It's at the end of the day, and here's the thing. I still like my dad and I were trying to get those shirts, and we're having issues with the payment stuff. Or just like we'll figure it out. Yes, it's beautiful. It's so good. I desperately want that shirt. I will own it at some point, but like we were trying to order them, and it was the way that the payment thing was on the website was giving us some issues. So we're gonna try it again here later. But yeah, no, it's definitely one of those things where I understand people's frustrations, and I've certainly been in situations where I've been pretty angry about certain things, especially lately when it comes down to printing services specifically. But like there are also things that we also have to take into account. Like we like as creators, we can go out and just purchase the bags and boards from wherever. But if a business has a contract agreement with another business, they can't go and violate that, or else they could face some serious litigation.
I would say there'd have to be some kind of stipulation, though. If your vendor can't provide the product that they're supposed to provide you, you should be able to. There should be some kind of grace period.
Yeah, there should be. I agree.
Yeah.
I think that there should be a way for you to back out, but like also we have to take in consideration like there are when you're getting into the business, that's not necessarily something that like a shortage to the degree that we have been in for certain things is not something that I think a lot of people foresaw, because people weren't expecting things to be continued to the degree that they have been. And so it's one of these things where it's like, well, shit, like everyone's kind of running on empty now, and the only people that are really able to keep up are the bigger corporations who monopolize anything and everything to begin with.
Yeah.
Well, I remember the paper. Paper shortage has been a problem for me a lot. But paper shortage, there's just so many
ink shortage.
Yeah, ink. It's just so many things that we're being affected by.
Blame it on Crom.
Unfortunately, you see it coming.
He's got comments. He don't care.
You see it coming. There's a paper shortage. Okay, well, this is going to affect. And you go on these streams, you talk about it, and I like it because occasionally you'll meet some expert, quote unquote, who says, "Oh, that won't affect us. Don't worry, it's cool." And then,
like a month later,
we can't provide.
Yeah, it's.
So I know I said.
What happened was.
You see, the problem is.
That's not even. Look, that's not even that bad. The fact that you have to hunt them down to find out what's going on, and they're not in your mailbox telling you, "Hey, yo, this is fucked up, man. I gotta let you know what's going on." Yeah. That right there is poor customer service. If you know you're not going to provide, you need to be out there telling everybody right now. Not next week, the week after that, the week after that, because they've been waiting for those weeks, thinking their product's in production.
Yeah.
Right? And then you come at them with, "Oh, we can't do it 3 weeks later."
Yeah, transparency is a big thing
right now on your, situation, on your status. You keep your customers updated, or they ain't coming back, yo.
Pops, that's a big. Mixum's been taking some huge hits.
Dude,
because
they pissed me off over the Rini shit. I'm still waiting for my book.
Hey guys, I am calling it a day. I have to go eat before I get sick. I'm still facing COVID problems. Yep. If you guys want to follow me, here's my information. Linktree indie_princess and a link to my wish list. So go check it out.
Do it.
Very nice.
Do it.
You guys have a good day.
Yeah, because we're gonna wrap up here anyway pretty soon. See you later, Lola. Even though you're like not that far from me. Not like I gotta they see you. It's a weird thing about her,
right
like
now. I know.
It's like I'm going to like I will walk into the kitchen eventually, and you will be there.
and you better be there cooking. That's how I get like horrible food given to me.
Y'all said Mixam was taking a hit though.
Oh,
yeah, because there's been a lot like the way that Mixam works is they're not actually the printer; they're more like a middleman broker. And so like the way that with what's been happening with Mixam is they I guess don't have good like they don't have a very good way of handling that network, because they'll be like, yeah, we can do that order, and then all of a sudden, Pops talked about Rini with Fiendish. They told her like 3 weeks after she put in their orders, like, oh well, we can't do that.
They had her money for 3 weeks. They didn't tell her for 3 weeks that they couldn't provide the service. So basically, they collected interest off her money for 3 weeks.
Wow.
Okay. Did they give her extra money back?
No, of course not.
See,
and that's
that kind of shit pisses me off. All right.
Well, yeah. See that seems kind of unfair. Yeah.
Well, and I mean, you even look at what happened with Bancroft with the Lucent. Yep. Like he got his shipment of books like 3 times, and they were fucked up each time. Jeez. And so like Mixam has been taking some serious hits because
nobody.
I guess they run things pretty laissez-faire with the printers that they have under their branch, and like you've had quality issues
on your website that you can provide something, and for some reason you can't provide it. You need to A, take that off your website, and B, let everybody who has ordered that particular thing have their money back and tell them about it.
Right.
Yeah, like the UV, like you're talking about the UV spot, right? That was the Rini had ordered the covers with UV spot, and then they were like, yeah, we can't do that. We don't have the resources to do it. And it's one of those things where it's like it's too easy. Like Pops was talking about Kablam. Even Kablam, when I put in the initial order, reached out to me immediately. It was like, hey, we're waiting on our next shipment of holofoils to come in. It's just going to be a little bit longer than it would normally be, but we'll get it out.
They reached out to you. You didn't have to chase them.
No, I got a message from them within an hour of getting the order.
I'm saying? This is customer service. You have to keep
here's the thing.
Paying your bills up to date on what your status is.
Here's the thing. I'm letting you guys get away with this, even though Mixam is a sponsor of Indie Vault. You might want to go over there and check out that discount code. Apparently, you can use that discount code to pay for services that are hit or miss. Well, I'm not using the discount code. If the service is a hit or miss, use the discount code that we got. Tell them we sent you.
The quality of what Mixam does is usually top notch. They just need to be customer service savvy.
I'm going to. There's going to be invoices showing up in
I'm sorry.
Mike's PayPal
I didn't mean to put that spotlight on you there, Marion. But like,
I'm sending some invoices over.
That's the whole thing. Is that Mixam was kind of the company for indie creators. Like
that's what we've been using. That's why it was kind of news. Like, oh, they're taking a hit.
Like literally, I would say a solid half of the people that I've talked to when they talk about their printers, it's usually Mixam. Like at least half, maybe even 75%. But they've actually been taking some serious hits because there's things like Rini's situation where she ordered UV spotlight covers, and then after 3 weeks she was told, yeah, we can't do that. And then you had what happened with Bancroft with the multiple botched orders, and it's one of those things where it is very difficult to build up a good reputation. It takes 1 or 2 incidents to lose it.
But you know what though? To be fair, also there is I can tell you guys, there are times where you have to fight to keep a level of quality yourself, because I would be terrified if I knew. With Liberty, a lot of people have asked, you can ship right to Comic Wellspring. If you print through them, we'll pick the books up for you for free. If you're, being the distributor, if you want to save some money, and it's a service we offer. But I've had just many people tell me, oh no, I've got to send you these books because I got to make sure that I know what they look like, at least going out. I want to know that first set of books. how I sent them, they're pristine. And I've had that happen. And I mean, people in all the books have gotten to me. Now I know some people have sent direct from their printer. Mike, you sent right from your printer, Comic Impressions. We got them. The books came in well.
Well, I actually I got those books first, and then I fulfilled everything
Okay.
personally, and then I sent you the excess to have on site.
Okay,
But
so yeah.
I used their boxes because they protect the books. They do a really good job of making sure that the
Yeah, we got
are
the
protected.
When I got the box was on its last legs.
Yes.
It was the box looked like when I got the box, it looks like that person they show in the bed at SVU. Like ding, ding, like this is what happened. Like this box has been assaulted. It's
It's
called the
had
ME.
better days.
Yeah, that box
like,
it had a whole, but the comics were fun. They were protected. Now you mentioned that though. Again, I gotta say, in distributing, that's a big problem. I'm making sure we board and bag the books ourselves. We put another piece of paper, a wrap of bubble wrap in the box. The boxes have a high crush weight because mistakes happen. I mean, if you ever order thousands of books and they're sitting on top of each other, like you have to understand a couple of those books are going to be ruined when you get them. I'm always looking at my books when I, for damaged ends. Those books I'll put to the side. The other ones, you want to ship out the mint books.
Yeah.
You, on the other hand, you have all those high gloss books, those covers. If you damage one of those, you get a mint copy of a Chrome book. That's a higher replacement rate. That book's not like one of those, $75 book, 75 cent to $1.75 books you printed. That's probably like a $2 book that you got to, put back in the mail and replace.
Like depending on the company, like if I'm doing like a holofoil or what have you, like that's like $8 a book depending on the printer.
I had a friend who he was very upset. He picked up his books. His books were shipped to him to the hotel, which is, guys, again, with conventions coming back, we do that a lot. We have our shit sent right to the hotel. We try to like logistically set it up. Like, okay, so these will be printed and shipped there. I'll save money. I'll have these printed and I'll pick them up at the hotel. Well, he picked his prints up, metal prints, or metal books, actually, metal comics. And they were all bent and damaged in the box. All of them, they were like unsellable. For him, I mean, somebody probably would have took like 10 of those and tried to sell them. But for him, he's like, these, I can't sell these. But he told me he took a loss on those of about $400.
Yeah.
Jeez.
And that's only like, I think that was only like 30 copies or 40 copies of a metal cover comic.
Man.
But that's why you use Critical Blast. Send books out. Let him do it.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
That way, if they come messed up, we can blame him. It'll be great.
Oh my God.
I don't know if you remember when Ravage Kill All Men came out, they had a metal cover. And it was bent in half for a few people that got them. Like, just completely savaged the books in the mail. And they had to go through and replace a bunch. And I don't know if they ever fully recovered from that. I know Ben got out of doing comics completely. It was such a bad experience for him. He was just, I can't do it anymore. And he left.
Yeah.
You see what Trish just said right there about she found a local printer so that they can go see the product coming off the press. Okay. And then they can go pick them up, put them in their car and drive home without paying a shipping fee. And, my campaign manager's kind of doing the same thing. He's looking for a printer local to him so we can oversee the product, the production of the product, and so that we cut a corner on having all that shit shipped to us.
Yeah. I'm gonna let everyone tell where they can be found at so we can wrap the show up. I'll start with Mr. Odin. Sir, we'll start with you. Where can people find you at?
Well, you can find me on Twitter at ElysianFields_0. You can find me on Facebook with Nine Realms Publishing. We have a mailing list going on for our Nine Realms catalog right now, which it will be getting a pretty exciting edition here in the next few days. So make sure that you sign up for that. We're over on Indiegogo. But yeah, that's where you can find me. Thanks so much for having me on. I apologize I haven't been around as much. But life has been crazy, and I've also been sorting packages to get fulfillment of the Embrace finally underway after months of
See?
Important. It's okay.
What happened was there was a meeting. So you guys have to understand how mafia like this is. We called Mike for a sit down. Michael, what the fuck is going on? Your book sponsorship months ago. You're making me look fucking bad. Look, I called Paz. You know what the fuck is going on. I called Rich. You know what the fuck is going on. He wants to be no mess. He didn't even call him Parada anymore. He's like Parada. What the fuck is that Parada shit?
Dude, like it's been really frustrating because I've tried my best to keep people as up to date as possible through like the campaign updates and through emails and all of that, and it's just it is crazy to go from having like books that fulfilled early to having a book that's really behind because of shit that was completely out of my control. The comic's been done since August. Our initial printer, to say they dropped the ball is an understatement. And so like I had to clean up that mess and then get to a different printer. Like
tell you, I was getting the calls like,
what the fuck's going on with this book? And I'm
what's going on,
like,
Odin?
What's up with Odin?
Like this fucking kid is busting my balls. I don't know what to do with him anymore.
I'm getting that from a couple people. I'm getting the where's Will Peden? That dude disappeared.
Yeah.
What happened to that dude? Heel turn. Supposed to be on the cover of that goddamn book. Where is it? Bring it.
I just talking.
We need help. Let us know so we can get it done, man. Get it out there.
There's a couple books that have come out that they should have launched a while ago, but they didn't. That's okay. We know Mike's old is coming. We know his book is coming. I ain't got to threaten him anymore. Pixel, another man who he's working hard, but he's doing what he can. Pixel, where can people find you at, sir?
Hold on, check this thing out.
Oh, I was looking at
old school wizard hat, man.
Yeah.
PXL.cx. That's probably the easiest way to find it. I got a bunch of links and stuff right there. You can go check that out. And I do all kinds of stuff. I have no time to do anything, but I still manage to do a few things. I mess them up royally, but I like to come on whenever I can, which is like once a year.
At Pixel, I need to. We announced a partnership with IndieCron and IndieVolt, but we haven't got around to doing a lot of stuff right now because we're both so busy. But that's okay. We're going to get something now. What's going to happen is we're going to go back and have the shutdown, and then we'll be looking at you like, what do we do now? Mr. Mike Jimmy, where can you be found at, sir?
You can find Live Encore number 5, Tiny Travels, on Indiegogo. We are launching tomorrow at 3 p.m. And be sure to sign up. You can get some really nice discounts. And be sure to join the launch party at Region AVC because they're going to be fun. Like, we're going to make a lot of fun of it. You're going to actually see the writer for Live Encore 4. The one for 5 that we're actually launching has to work, sadly. But, can't help it. And I will be all over all kinds of shows the entire weekend. Be sure to follow me on Twitter at @and_ents and on Facebook as Mike Jimmy Lorsha de Bruin, or of course as Verysenents. So hit me up. And if you got a show coming that you would like to have me on, have a laugh, I'm always in for one.
Magic. We always I message Mike various times throughout the day because I always forget what time it is where he's at. So, why isn't he answering? Then I realized he's probably asleep.
Oh, he sent me something at 3 a.m. Whoops.
Yeah. Oh, I'm my fault. I didn't know you were asleep. But wake up, pussy.
I do the same thing. I network with so many people over there. It's like, oh shit, he's probably sleeping. Oh damn.
Yeah.
My Wi-Fi is off at night.
Pops, where can people bother you at 3 o'clock?
All right. Well, I just dropped them over there in the chat. So you got the comic-related madness on Facebook, which is where all the networking and promotion and everything that I do originates out of. And then you got the YouTube channel. You can go to the YouTube channel, Comic Talk with Pops Fans and hang out on any of a multitude of shows. I have all kinds of different stuff going on. Hit me up. I'll find a spot for you, no problem. And then last but not least, sign up for Enter the Cromniverse. Whole bunch of people that we talk to all the time going to be part of this. It's going to be fun. And that's the key word, y'all. Just like what Mike just said. You'll see me on streams having fun.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, fun. Yeah.
I know. No fun allowed on eDefault.
Yeah, no fun allowed here. Unless I get a good laugh out of it.
If you guys aren't having fun doing what you're doing, go find something else to do. Life way too short.
Yeah.
Life is way too short. I am not going out all pissed off and grumbly because I'm not having no fun.
I told everybody, listen, I don't understand people don't understand this. 2022 started. Don't start this year, with problems between us. Apologize to me now. so that we can move forward. Say you're sorry to me now.
You're still mad about Betty, aren't you?
I'm still mad about Betty, Bob Saget, John Madden. I'm
Don Maynard.
Simon Poitier.
Did you just say
that? Dude, I am I've been running on 3 hours of sleep the past few days.
I'm gonna have to put an memorial for Simon. Because Mike just announced him dead here on Indigo.
Simon Poitier.
Breaking news. Wait a minute. Yeah.
You know who Don Maynard is, Barian?
No, but he just told us Simon was there. No, Dan Maynard. That's
John Maynard was receiver for the Jets and the Dolphins, Hall of Famer, and he just kicked it the other day. 80-something years. I think I got football cards with him on them.
I remember when I was younger, Fox News announced, they just did it recently again too, but Fox News accidentally announced that the Pope was dead 3 days before he actually died. And I was like, no problem. And then people were like, and they retracted of a whole hour with an hour of apologies. We apologized. That was a mistake. They wouldn't know how technical mistakes like that happened. But the thing was, I'm like, you idiots.
How do you not go and check a story like that? Come on.
He is dying. I'm like, and your slogan at that time was Fox News. Always first. You were first. He was dead. He was dying. You were first, but they didn't want to go that route. So Lloyd, people are gonna have to find you online at midnightcomics.org, but where else can they find you, Natasha?
So
madness now. Oh,
there it is, right? On Instagram and Twitter, we're Midnight X Comics, and then everywhere else is just Midnight Comics. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch.
And yeah, he did just join the Comic Related Madness. You can find him there if you want to network with him on what he's doing, get with his books, whatever. You know what the madness for, y'all.
Yeah.
Welcome to the madness. That's all I can say. That's all I got.
Thank you, folks, for watching. There's a large party tomorrow for Trish and Mike. And that what time does that start, Lola? 11 a.m. tomorrow. So
thank God it's before 11 o'clock.
So we'll see you guys then. I'm gonna take us out. You guys feel free to hang out here. You don't have to leave right away. I'm gonna take us out though. You guys have a great weekend. Try to leave this industry a better place than you found it. And y'all pray for Kanye, man. He's doing this.
Remember, kids, if you're tearing down what somebody else is building, you're not the hero of the story.
Yeah. Wise words, Pop. Wise words. I was gonna end it with a joke, but I don't want to.
No, I don't want to anymore.
Yeah, I don't want to end it with a joke. It was gonna be a joke at Kim Kardashian's offense too. I was gonna tell her watch all those. I was gonna tell her watch dating all these celebrity guys and throwing in her crazy husband's face because she's got to remember something. What did her daddy get famous for?
Because the OJ trial. Yeah.
Right. OJ did something.
Well, he was kind of famous before OJ.
Well, yeah. But I'm just saying, what did some people say?
That's why OJ hired him.
I'm just saying, hey, remember what your daddy got famous for, and you out here now. Kanye don't like you rap too tight. He come in the house of a night, I'm just, you know how he is. All right, guys, taking us out. Here we go.
about what you've accomplished.
And who's your favorite Marvel Comics hero? Mine is Superman. Remember the motto? With great power comes great responsibility.